Okay, so welcome back to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage and Dragon Heist combined. You guys have got most of the keys required to unlock the Vault of the Dragons, which apparently contains 500,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
So for the six of you, can't do that in my head, but that's a lot of gold per person. So you have two of the keys, one of which Kane wields, the Azure Edge Blade. You've managed to acquire a soul coin from the Castellanto Villa. You've tried to use it to bring back Volo, but to no avail. But you're missing the last one, the Necklace of the Mazes, which unfortunately the Grolhounds apparently have them. And Grolhounds and Said and kind of the bigger party all don't really get along ever since Said's daughter was killed in a fireball. That was from their making. So, you fine fellows of Trollskull Alley, what would you like to do?
So first thing, Syed's gonna go up to Snapper. Hey Snapper, do you still have that necklace that we found a while back ago with the fireball?
Ooh.
I lost it.
Ooh. I do.
Can I hold on to it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That sounds to me like irony coming.
We'll see.
I love it. I'm logging into Roll20 now. Sorry, I'm late.
So good.
Sure, take it out of your paycheck.
And I'm going to say to Snapper also while you're doing that, did we ever identify the soul coin to see what it does? If it does anything? If it's magical, maybe you can discern how to use it to help Volo.
I don't think I have it.
No, I know it's at the the vault, but I don't know if we identified it. That's why I'm asking. I can't recall if you did or not.
No.
That might be something to do that might help us understand how to help Volo maybe.
Yeah, we also had the visual identification of the necklace, so we can also plan a heist if we wish to do so.
Speaking of that, Joseph says, I forgot to cast Disguise Self on myself, so they saw me and they know that I was looking at it. I think I might want to step out of this heist so I can have an alibi. Like maybe we should throw a party here at the bar tonight or tomorrow, and I'll host, and maybe we'll get 3 strings to show up and I can have an alibi while you guys perform your business. Like do some skywriting of, IPA Infernal on sale, performances by Joseph and 3 strings. If we can get 3 strings to show up, maybe I'll have some companionship that night and have a double alibi.
I like it.
And as a player, then I get to watch you guys how you played without me. And also, when you guys get caught, I can bail you out because you guys seem to always get caught without me.
Do we have a spell that is kind of like Disguise Self, but you disguise other people? Because I like that plan, but instead of having you at the party, we could have like anybody else disguise as you, and then you can come with us in the shadows.
I mean, Snapper has Disguise Self, but I do have Disguise Kits. So I have Disguise Kits. I have some different clothing that we've accumulated along the way.
We can do that. We could give 3 strings being a friend of Said if he would be obliged to that. But I have no problem standing out and having the Fine Fellows have a person who could bail him out of jail also. Either way you guys want to do, I'm good with it. Just to make it easy, though, my deception rolls might be easier. Also, if in case they come yelling at me, I can be like, I was here all night. And then I'm being honest.
She's saying, wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I was here with 3 strings all night.
So are we, I guess let's maybe just touch on the plan. Are we going to try to sneak in and get it? Or are we going to try to just, full frontal assault?
think.
Snapper sneak.
Yeah, I'm down with sneaking, but
Snapper.
it could be more dangerous for the sneakers.
I can't help but point out that if you kill a noble, it's a crime in Waterdeep punishable by death.
If you get caught.
Yes, if you get caught.
But I do like where Joseph is going, where it's like, hey, I'm supportive 100% of where you guys go and do, but I'm not going.
Well, I was gonna do disguise self as Joseph, and then I completely forgot, and we were halfway through it, and I went, oh shoot, oh well, I'm just gonna go with it. And then I thought about it during the week, and I was like, that's gonna bite us in the ass. So maybe we all have an alibi too. It's like Saeed's there, and he gets a drunk, and he goes upstairs with Cross to take care of him, and you guys are around somewhere. You guys are the owners. I just work here. I don't keep tabs of you guys. And I'm passing out beers and doing karaoke with people and stuff. And then you guys, I'm like, they were here. I saw Saeed go up with Krosk. And then I have an alibi for all you guys. And I have great deception skills and all that kind of stuff. And I have no problem being that because they hate you guys too. So
Everybody froze. What was punishable by death? I didn't catch that.
Killing a noble.
Killing a noble.
Oh,
but are they noble? Oh, they are actually, but
If you kill 2, do they cancel out?
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works.
So anyways, gentlemen, you decide, and I will take your lead. That's my what I think works good. But if you guys have something better or want to do something else,
So as far as like stealthing in there, then Krosk shouldn't really be. He has his wild shape.
Oh, I like it.
Yep,
Uh,
I'm okay with that, and I can also cast locate object.
Yeah, and then I can polymorph into something, or I can turn people invisible. The only thing with invisibility is they have dogs, and they may be able to sniff us out.
and I can cast dark vision on you for 8 hours, so you don't have to waste a spell slot. And I can then cast invisibility before you guys leave. I'll go upstairs, cast invisibility when Saeed and Cross go upstairs because that's their alibi, and I can cast invisibility upcast and make everybody invisible for an hour. And you guys will have dark vision and invisibility.
my only concern is the more people we have, the more opportunities we have to make noise, make mistakes, or whatever. I think this should be a special ops.
Well, I like the idea of either a polymorph or wild shape and locate object. At least they could get in, find where it's at, and if it's convenient enough, they could potentially toss it out the window or whatever, and then polymorph or wild shape back and get out. I do like that possibility.
So-
That way, there could be one person going in. Could be super sneaky.
Given that
Yes.
you've been there before, you've gone in, you've talked, you've got the lay of the land, I'm going to give you this. If you go into Discord, it's quite big, it's going to take a moment, but there is a layout of the villa.
Ooh, that's useful.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Obviously, there's not G9 and G13 pasted everywhere, but apart from that,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't judge decorations.
I want to say G16, it looks like, I believe, is where we were sitting, and she came in from G17 with the item, and you can locate object anyways and find it easier, but I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
So what would be like the sneakiest creature that you could polymorph or wild shape into to get in there undetected? Insects or?
Yeah.
I think insects are out of line for my wild shape at least.
Oh, okay.
I can also do that. I can cast fly. It didn't give me the spell actually, but I can upcast it. Oh, it's not giving me anything.
so
That-
I'm just going to retcon a little bit. G17 is in fact the balcony, and I didn't recognize that. at the time. So I'm just going to retcon it and say they came from G18 instead.
Oh, okay.
So G18 is where they emerged. A servant emerged with the necklace. So G18 is where the necklace was last time, anyway.
Yeah. I can cast fly. I can upcast it so 2 people, and I can be concentrating on it. And then you guys can cast invisibility with Saeed, so that would be 2 invisible flying people, and then you can have cross wild shaped. Dark vision, of course, I could also cast. That's not concentration. So we have plenty of options, gentlemen.
Yeah, I like
So
it.
We also
concentration 10 minutes per flight. It's not an hour, 10 minutes. So that's kind of bad.
So I kind of like how Snapper said we maybe only need a few people. So maybe we could send a few up there and just check it out, and then we could have people on the outside. So maybe Snapper and Cross could go in. I'm not sure if Balin and Kane have anything to like disguise himself or anything, but I could disguise myself outside, or I could make us all invisible outside.
we also
So
needed a distraction. It was a very guarded room,
Mhm.
so we might need something to.
There was a balcony right outside as well. Now that it's been not retcon, but we know it's a balcony from that. So the balcony you can land on and go into as well. Just throwing ideas.
I do have the ability, Balin has the ability to, I have the spell disguise self, and I also am proficient in a disguise kit.
Man, there's 3 of us that like that. All are like to be sneaky. I wonder who we really are.
I've been disguised this whole time.
Snapper does have documents of another persona if he ever needs it.
I wonder if anyone else has that as well.
Okay, so what, the 3 of us? Or do we want to do recon first and then go off of that? See if Zappelli or something can snoop around and see if he can find it first, then we know where we're going.
Well, we have locate, which would be Rolando. When he gets there, he knows exactly where it's at.
Okay.
Is that how it works, Rolando?
Yeah.
Or Cross?
I would have to cast locate object, then wild shape, and I can keep concentrating while wild shaping. So even if I'm like a bird or something, I can still sense it. What about the distraction?
I could do the distraction. Are we thinking that I'm just making some kind of commotion on the street, trying to draw the guards out, or what?
One thing with the distraction, we don't want to bring the water deep guards to our location if things go south.
Good point.
No popo?
Yeah, no problem. We've been in jail already. I don't want to go there again.
I'm not getting back.
Yeah, I gave away the key. I got to get another one.
They're not taking me alive.
You can talk to your buddy. That's right. I forgot. You guys were a friend in jail.
If I remember correctly, you guys were jailed, but I wasn't. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
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 Yes, that is true. Yep.
Well, regardless, let's plan it for tomorrow. So we'll do some advertising today, and we'll talk to 3 strings, and then you guys do it tomorrow and make it all work.
Okay.
I think Saeed doesn't want to likes the idea of payback. It sounds like to me, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just maybe it's a lot risky this time, but
We'll bide our
maybe
time.
for maybe for the future.
We'll get our chance.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yep. Just before we do that, I'm going to cast locate object on the necklace of maces just to make sure that the spell works and it's not like protected or anything like that.
Okay, just going to drag you across to the map of Waterdeep. I'm just assuming you guys are talking about this in Trollskull Manor. Now, locate object does have a range of 1,000 feet, and you're like 4,000 odd feet away from.
Oh wow.
I
Oh,
thought
sorry,
the
no.
gold ones are right here.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yep, I went to the Castellanta. You might have to wander outside a little bit, Krosk, but
Yep.
I assume you do that.
Yep.
Bing, 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 bing. It's definitely
Okay.
in Grolhound Villa.
This is not protected magically, so that's good.
Oh, yep, that's also true. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to check. Would be pretty sad if it was like concealed or something, and it didn't work.
So are we doing kind of like downtime activities? Because if so, I'll try and identify as much as I can during the time we got.
Yeah, I think we're going for the heist tomorrow evening.
Okay.
Okay. What do I need to try and identify?
The soul coin. We have to go to wherever it's at, the vault.
Oh, inside.
Use your mage hand to pull it out because it's no touchy.
Okay, so you all head over to the where's our little where we are token? Oh, there we go. So head over to the vault, which is over here. Just zoom you down to there, so it should show you where you are. And is everybody going?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
We'll stick
Yep.
together.
Yep.
Okay, field trip. So once again, the dwarf is there. She recognizes you now, and she shows you to the back entrance and lets you into the vault and closes the door behind you. Big heavy thump, and you're alone amongst all these various storage containers. And you walk along to your 24602, I think it was. I was tempted to do 24601. Geek points. Does anybody know what that number means? 24601.
Um,
Oh, you
Doctor Who?
812?
Doctor Who?
No, it's from Les Miserables. This is the number of Javolt of the guy. Anyway, that's too geeky. So 24602, not 24601. You go in there, click it open, and the stuff you left there is there as you got it. So it sounds like your mage handing it out. You need to touch an item to cast Identify. So you can mage hand
Oh, I
it
have
out.
to touch it?
Absolutely. Yep, you do.
Do you want me to do it instead, Snapper?
I know. I don't care one way or the other. I mean, I got some pretty good saves.
Okay.
Let me give it a shot and see what happens.
Okay.
Right.
Before you do, though, do we have anything to help make those saves if necessary?
Hug from Kane.
Yeah, from Kane
Pain and pep talks.
and Bless. Do you have? Can you bless us?
I
Kane?
can.
Ooh,
Whoop.
bless, guidance, and the blanket. Wow.
And I have remove curse prepared just in case.
I have dispel magic, but yeah, but remove curse is probably better.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do guidance, and then I'll go ahead and pick it up.
How much does bless do? Is it +4? Oh, I mean, it's a D4. D4.
D4, yep. On saves, and guidance is technically just for ability checks. So you got it
Okay.
both covered. That covers everything. Okay, you kind of gingerly pick the soul coin up in your fingers. And it radiates a slight warmth to it. You can tell it's iron just by its weight. It's definitely iron, but it's also has a warmth to it. And it weighs about a third of a pound. And you look, then you get closely at it. There's some weird writing around the outside. So first question, does anybody read Infernal?
not this campaign. Nope.
No, but if I see that, I can ritually cast comprehend languages if we're interested.
Negative.
I'll ritually cast
Might
comprehend languages.
Okay, we'll get there in a second. I'll just finish explaining this to you, then we'll get there. So as you pick it up, it's hard to describe what evil feels like, but you just feel an absolute dread as you touch the snapper. It's not nice, and you feel your gut twist and turn. It's not nice, and you feel just having this on you is just gonna cripple you. But you can do 3 things with it. You do know that there is a soul entrapped inside of this coin, and you can do 3 things with this coin. It has 3 charges, and each charge can do one thing. One thing you can do is drain life. You can siphon away some of the soul's essence and gain 1d10 hit points. I'll put that into Discord. That's one of the things you can do with it. The second thing you can do with it is you can telepathically ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic response. The soul only knows what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully to the best of ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or 2. The last thing you can do is free the soul. Casting a spell that removes a curse frees the soul trapped within it, as it does expending all of the coin's charges. However, the coin rusts and is destroyed once the soul is released, and the soul travels back to whichever plane. It's like the soul is freed to go to heaven or to hell or to paradise or Valhalla. Just depends on what they believed in life. Also, soul can also be freed by destroying the coin that contains it. And you don't like holding this snapper. What you do cast, comprehend languages, is it's a lot of things like praising devils, praising Asmodeus in particular. It's also mentioned someone called Zariel is featured prominently, and it's basically saying this coin is legal transaction in hell. That's what you glean.
Okay, I'll go ahead and drop that in my bag of holding and start wiping my hands off.
We don't want to take it with us. We want to leave it here because they might be scrying for it. Locating object. And it's protected here for now.
Snapper looks frozen.
So
Yeah, we're just thinking really, really hard about that.
yeah, I'm gonna reboot Malcolm. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Now we'll just say we'll ask Snap while he's gone, of course. So we'll ask Snapper to put it back in the hole because we don't want it to be located like we're doing with the Maze coin. The Maze necklace.
So let's assume he drops it back into the vault. Okay.
Okay. Quick question. I was, and this might be a little bit metagamey, but I was reading through Tasha's book, and there's some cool magic items. Could I do a quick browse for a specific couple of magic items
Sure.
while we're on the downtime?
What are you looking for?
For the moonsicle, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, let me just so don't think I got a big list of magic items that's got everything, but basically everything gets updated all the time. So let me have a look at Tasha's. Under the magic items there. So you're looking for the moonsicle. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you gain the bonus. So when holding this magic weapon, you gain a bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it, okay? You gain a bonus to spell attacks. Okay. The bonus. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say yes, you can find that. It's going to cost 4,000 gold pieces, though.
Ooh, okay. Probably after the heist. All right.
Okay.
Well, Saeed, do you want to talk to your friend, Three String, to see if he'll show up tomorrow night to help with our alibi, help perform with me, and
Okay.
keep the bar?
Are we telling him or that he's going to be acting as an alibi, or is he just going to play?
It's up to you, Saeed. It's your friend.
I trust Three Strings, but I don't want to get him involved, like too in trouble.
Yeah, just he's hosting with me. I need backup because he's the bard, and I can perform, but not as quite as well as he would be able to. There'd be two of us.
Okay. Okay. We'll head over to the yawning portal after, since it's pretty close.
Okay. So you head over to the yawning portal. Very easy to do. It's pretty much how you always got there, and things are abuzz. People are drinking. Regardless of the time of day, people are day drinking in the bar. And Three Strings is there, seemingly ever present, playing his slightly discordant music.
I'm gonna go up to Three Strings with my arms extended, like for a hug.
Syed, my old friend, and he embraces you in a big hug. And around him, some people start clapping as the music stops. Oh, what can I help you with?
Hey, so listen, are you busy tomorrow night?
Oh, why? Why is that? I'm busy most nights, but I could always make time for you, Syed.
I have a gig for you if you would like to play at our bar.
Oh, I hope they're good tippers at your bar.
Oh, absolutely. What's your going rate?
Oh, well, I wouldn't dream of charging Syed, my good friend, that, but
No. We're practically family, and family supports each other's businesses.
well, I work for tips, and put it this way, I'm lucky to break a gold piece each night.
Okay, I am going to hand him a little baggie with 50 gold, since he is technically my other son, and he deserves as much as the other kids did.
He embraces you in a big, Syed, that is far too generous. But of course I will be there. Three Strings the Bard will be performing tomorrow night at Trollskull Manor. And the crowd lets out a hooray! A big cheer.
Okay, well, we'll see you tomorrow night, and I'll just give him the details on how to get there and stuff.
And it gives you a deep bow and goes back to playing his discordant music, and there's the odd groan around the bar. Okay.
Anything else you guys have to maybe prepare?
Nope. Not on my side.
Is Snapper back?
Not yet. Oh no. I can see he's.
I see his name. I didn't know if he was back yet. I was going to ask him a question, but we have the night is young.
There's Snapper.
I'm going to ask Snapper a question. We put the soul coin back in the vault, by the way, Snapper. And I'm going to say to Snapper, I'm going to go, did you make that bag of holding?
I see. I think he's getting his audio going.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I'm going to say, so you can make magic items. Can you make a portable hole?
Infusion. Bag infused. So I'm limited as to what I can infuse. I would have to try and learn how to create a portable hole.
It's food for thought. That might come in handy. Anyways, let's plan away the heist, gentlemen. Think about it, Snapper.
And I might apologize, Snapper. I forgot to give you the details about making the dark vision goggles, so they'll have to wait till next week as well.
Okay.
I'd like to buy a couple things.
Sure.
I would like to find like an eyeglass for seeing. That's about 100 gold pieces worth.
It's just a
Spell
non-mag-
component.
Oh, sure, yeah. You can just can take the gold out as appropriate for that for a spell component.
Okay.
Sure.
And then I'd like to go to the seller of magic items, not magic items, magic spells, and learn a clairvoyance from him.
Okay, easy enough to do. Do you have the details for all of that? Costs?
Yes.
Okay, saves me looking up. Yes, so convert the gold pieces to buy this spell, and also you need to spend time to inscribe it as well. Don't forget.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. It's a 3rd level. Never mind. I'll scratch that.
We'll just do some skywriting also just for the tomorrow night and all that kind of stuff. And then you guys have planning to make. 2-man operation, 3-man, 5-man. What do you guys want to do?
I will skywrite. Just letting everyone know of the thing. So what kind of special are we doing tomorrow then?
How much do we charge for the IPA?
Oh, well, let's see. Normally, a thing of ale, a mug of ale costs 4 copper pieces. I'm going to say for a mug of the IPA, it's going to cost us silver.
9 copper, just 1 copper off, sale. We can do that, or we can do just do a little bit off, and then just for the night, just do a sale of IPA.
We brought back something else too last time.
Oh, the wine.
Yeah.
Maybe we can make like a big offer to ensure everybody that goes gets super drunk, so they actually remember a lot more things that they imagine.
Yeah, and I'll do karaoke and give a beer away if someone sings while I play and stuff like that. That sounds fun. Just make sure my name's in the sky. I like my guy's a little vain. He wants to see his name up in the sky. Joseph J and 3 Strings perform and IPA on sale. Spread my fame a little.
So I think I only get like 25 words.
Well, do it twice. Do it twice. Do it 3 times. Put my name up there twice, and then the 3rd time say it's on sale. It's a ritual, correct?
Yes, it's a ritual.
Oh, yeah, you could just do it yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I will ritually cast it.
You can of course cast it multiple times. I will note that it is concentration.
Yeah, so it'll go away each time.
No, an hour and then another hour with the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
and we're doing it tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow anyways too, so we got plenty of time to do it.
So every hour I'll just switch off between I'm sorry, what did we say on the sale for the IPA was?
Just say it's on sale, and when they get there tomorrow we'll hash that out. It's on sale.
Okay. We could do like a buy 2 get 1 free or something like that.
Or maybe as much as you can drink for like a gold piece.
Ladies' night.
I like that. Joseph loves the ladies' night.
Okay, so Syed will write ladies' night tomorrow at Trollskull. There's just not enough words.
I mean, it's an invitation for kind of like a drinking binge, so you don't need that many words for people to get the message.
I'd punch and pie at the end.
Drink free Trollskull.
I don't know. There's some pretty heavily drinker.
Oh, dwarven women. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So let's not do that. Let's just say IPA on sale, Trollskull Manor, and then music. And then next day, Joseph J and next hour, and 3 Strings play and Trollskull Manor, and just put that up alternating. And then you guys plan away your heist.
All right, so we need to think about the distraction. What do you have in mind, Balin?
Oh, so I mean, I guess what were you thinking? Because I just don't want to attract any water deep guards.
Just quickly,
So
guys, just need to say goodnight to some kids, but feel free to plan around me, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Magicking a noble or something. It's in the chat. If you just scroll up about, up to 128, it's there for what you should not do.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, I think we're on our James Bond mission then.
using magic to influence an official without consent, 1,000 gold. But using magic to influence a lord, year up to a year in jail and fines of 1,000. I don't. Are nobles lords?
Yeah.
No. There are lords of Waterdeep. One is the Open Lord. She's a female. I forget the name off the top of my head. But there's also several secret lords as well.
Well, it doesn't say anything about influencing a noble. Then it just says lord.
Yep, and the tricky thing is you don't know who the lords are. There's one person who says, I am the Lord of Waterdeep, who is actually our Lord Neverember, who is the guy who fled up north to Neverwinter. So he was the Open Lord, but he left for some reason.
Oh, using magic to influence any citizen without consent, a fine of up to 1,000 gold. So that's the only fine for influencing.
Wait, we got that. We could totally do that. That's okay.
Yeah, put it on my tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
On your
about? So I'm looking at disturbing the peace. It's only 25 gold pieces. What about we make the party at the evening kind of like a carnival, and our tavern is pretty close to the house, right? And we make like this kind of like Brazilian style sambas running around the cities, making a lot of noise and
I like it.
Bring your people out.
Yeah, for sure.
Have them come out through the streets.
Just
the running of the lizard men.
get me 5 barrels of fish, and I'll make sure we come.
I like it.
And also that could serve me as an alibi. I don't think the guards care too much about lizardmen, so as long as you say I wasn't over there, they'll probably believe you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
have a party on the street, and when they come over this way, the noise can help distract any noises that the team that goes inside makes, maybe.
Is that enough of a distraction? Or were we trying to draw the guards like out of the villa grounds?
I think as long as so getting them out would be ideal, but I guess as long as they don't have the full attention to what's going on inside.
I think they'd pay less attention to a party versus two people arguing in front of their front door.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I think my character would be okay with that. Actually, an easy way around that would be I don't have to be a willing participant. Balin could just start arguing with me, and then I will try to defend myself, so to speak, right? So I don't have, what are you talking about? You never gave me that. I don't have that.
What about, I'm down with any of those, but what happens if we just ask to see them? We can disguise ourselves, of course. We disguise ourselves and try to get them to come to us just down at the gate.
Or like you got a question for them or something, you got to ask them
I mean,
something.
we'd have to think of a good reason that they're actually going to come to us, but that way they're actually out of the building.
Wait, you're saying the guards or the nobles?
Well, both would be great.
I don't think you get the nobles to come. Why would they come?
Yeah, that's the thing. We'd have to have an idea to make them want to come down, but
I like the arguing idea. I think that would be good. In fact, we could do it right out front of their gates. We could almost appeal to one of them.
Wait, I have an idea. Have you guys heard of the that prank that they did on the some newskeeper where they invited her to get an award? We could send a letter. Snapper could send a letter to the Growlhounds. They don't seem like the type to pass out any public recognition.
yeah.
We could send them a letter like, "Oh, meet us to you're invited to yada yada to receive this award." Maybe the castle, maybe not the Castellanders, and have them leave the premises so it's less people that.
Yeah, I like that.
And they would take guards with them as well because they're nobles.
Yeah.
They wouldn't go on
Yeah.
their own. They'd have an entourage.
That's a winner there. Good
Yeah,
idea.
that's really good. We'll have an alibi. We'll have them possibly out with that award that you're doing.
Mhm.
And then you guys can sneak in. That sounded really solid.
That's
Yeah.
very inspiring.
I think it's inspiring for all of us. Yes, I think that is very inspiring. I think Saeed's the inspiration king.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right, I'm in. Do it.
All right, so what do we need to make it say? Who are we gonna?
What is the second highest like cache area of the city? So I see where it is kind of like the premium zone, but is there like a second cool area?
Maybe the castle ward, and then everything else is pretty equal. But then a distant last is the field ward.
Maybe something in the castle ward just for them to be as far away as we can from their house.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, what do we got to do, Malcolm?
Well, first of all, if you're interested in doing this, you'll need to find someone to give the award. So if you like, you could do a history check.
Alrighty.
Okay. Calling upon the gods.
Sorry, I forgot.
So, 17, okay. There is one person who comes to mind. His name is Azado Zod. I'll put it in the chat, aka Captain Zord. Now, he's noted for his flamboyance. He's very over the top. He's kind of new money as opposed to old money. Like, he's recently rich. And he's very rich. and he's noted for throwing extravagant parties.
Okay. Um,
But yeah, I basically.
okay, so we'll use him. We'll draft it as we'd like to recognize you for your contributions to the city, and show great homage to the greatness of your family, and just make it sound really blustering and puffing them up.
They were really interested in money, taking the money for free. So, money reward, not reward, but a money offering or something like that too. A monetary
A
offering.
major award.
There you go.
Yes, it's a leg in the shape of a lamp.
Yeah, exactly.
A leg in the shape of a lamp, or a lamp in the shape of a leg?
As long as it's fragile.
Maybe say something about sorry for the short notice, but we had to have secrecy for this award or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good addition.
Well, I don't think they would want secrecy. I think they would want something very very blusterous and
No, but secrecy in the nominations, right? Or something
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Secrecy of the winner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
But like the whole city will know your greatness.
Right. So what do we need, Malcolm?
Well, let me confirm. So you're inviting them tomorrow night to see Zardo's Zord, and easy enough in the castle ward. I mean, he's a merchant, so a lot of his time is spent down in the dock ward, but he doesn't live there, so his castle ward would be fine, which is where you're going. So come tomorrow night to receive an award in the castle ward from Captain Zord himself. You are marvelous. Thanks for your contributions to the city. This is in secret. Well, the nomination is in secret. We didn't want to get out, but we can officially tell you that you're the winner. And what are they getting? Recognition, gold,
Recognition, gold, yeah.
Both, yeah.
All of
Fragile.
it.
Gold and a major award.
Yeah. Major award.
Are you going to mention the
Platinum.
price?
Platinum and a major award.
Are you going to mention what the major award is, or how much platinum?
No. Well, it's a surprise.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay,
To fit
so
your status as a noble of Waterdeep.
okay. Now, what's interesting? Notice where the Grolhounds live. They're not in the Sea Ward. They're not in the Castle Ward. I mean, they're not that far away from you commoners, quite frankly. So the Grolhounds would see themselves as an up-and-comer. They got money, but they're not, they're at the lower end of the upper class. So you need to make a forgery kit thing using dexterity as your modifier. I assume you're going to guide yourself. Is anybody else proficient in forgery?
Oh, damn it. I don't think I am. Let me double check. I am in the assassin. Maybe
I think
not.
Bellin might, if anybody, be Bellin or maybe Krosk.
Yeah, let me take a look here.
Krosk is definitely not.
Okay.
It'd be dexterity, not intelligence. Doesn't matter. They're the same. So
okay. So the only question is whether you can get this advantage, which comes down to, it sounds, whether Bellin is proficient in forgery.
Unfortunately, I am not proficient.
Okay.
In forgery. Yeah.
So make a forgery kit check with dexterity and add a d4.
Roger that.
Nice.
Ooh. So a dirty 20. Okay, so you stick your tongue out to the side and do the forgery. Looks pretty good.
All right, and then I will use my costume kit to deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make myself look like what a typical delivery runner would look like in the city.
Sure.
And go up and approach the door and make the delivery whenever we seem to be ready to do that.
We'll do it probably in the morning, like tomorrow. You probably do it today, this evening, or tomorrow, because it'd be tomorrow. We need them to go, so they'll need heads up. So probably today, because we're going to do it tomorrow. So tomorrow they're going to happen. So today you would do it.
Okay.
All right.
And if you need a roll for that, I can disguise kit. I think Balin does too, and we can give you advantage if there's a roll. I don't know if there is anyone.
I've got disguise self too.
Okay. So, so you're delivering it tonight, so they can get ready tomorrow. Is that the idea?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you wander up to the gate, disguising yourself as a delivery boy. Before we get into it, make me a deception check at advantage, and I imagine you're going to guide yourself as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we should just make that assumption all the time.
If appropriate. So 16. So you roll up to the gates of a Grolhound villa, and you remember there was a very grumpy gardener as well, and he comes up. Yeah, what do you want?
Delivery.
Who's it
Delivery.
for?
The name should be on the outside of the envelope, so I'll just hold it in front of him.
Okay, he snaps it off, he crumples it a little bit, and grumbles and heads back into the villa itself.
All right.
Seemingly delivered.
Very good.
Nice.
And I'll return home.
Okay.
All right.
So now we just need to, I guess, prep and rest and do some stuff in the morning.
Now you can rest up, of course. So if you're not long rested already, you are. So full hit points, all that good stuff. But I think you guys are pretty healthy at the moment anyway. Yeah, and the morning comes. You continue to graffiti the sky, Syed?
Yep.
Okay. And any so you plan to throw a big, huge party in Trollskull Alley. And you're inviting your clan. I'm going to say for 5 gold pieces, you could get as much fish as your people could possibly eat.
All right.
So 5 gold pieces can go to fish expenses. And what are you telling your people to do? Just be themselves? Or what?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Just eat until they're full and try not to fight with anyone.
And I'll cast Dark Vision up level, so Snapper and Saeed can see in the dark.
Okay.
That's 8 hours, no concentration.
Sure. So I'll say you do it just an hour or so before
Yeah.
shit goes down, so that it covers it easily.
And if you guys want a visibility, I'll cast that as well. That's an hour, and just let me know, and it's all good.
Do we know how long it takes, like if they by carriage for them to get to the place where they would be going?
Let's have a look. So they're heading over to the castle ward from Grolhound Villa. Take them maybe an hour or so.
And I'll have Zappelli perch outside on one of the rooftops as a raven to keep an eye out for them to leave. And if they leave early or when they leave, he will dart back within range to tell me so I can make sure that they know they've left.
Okay. Okay, so Zappelli's what form is Zappelli in?
He is in a bat, but I'm going to make him into a raven now. Or I think I can make him into a raven. Let me look at the options.
Yeah, Raven's one of them.
Yeah, so a raven. So he's just perched up on the roofs watching the Grolhounds. And then if they leave, he will dart back to me and tell that's his orders.
Okay. So let's assume that we'll go forward to the early evening. People are piling into Trollskull Alley. Cross's people turn up and kind of... I mean, if you notice, if you zoom in on Trollskull Alley, you notice it's kind of an enclosed area. But basically all the area around Trollskull Alley is going off. There's people in there. Cross's people are drinking. I don't know if they drink or not, but they're definitely eating the fish, having a grand old time. Are they getting drunk as well, Cross?
I don't know if they're curious enough. Maybe.
Okay. They don't have any money, of course, so that's
That's on me.
okay. A lot of people come. Things are happening, and you get a message, Joseph, that there is a carriage leaving Grolholm Villa, like an enclosed carriage pulled by a couple of draft horses, and the gates are wide open. The groundskeeper lets them out, and apparently they're heading south west to the castle ward.
All right.
Showtime.
So let's go through. What's Kane doing?
I think I'm making my way over to Horn Street to be in front of the villa, because I think Balin and I are going to be arguing. Is that correct?
Oh, I thought we were. I didn't know. I didn't think we were doing that. But
Nope, no distraction. Not doing that.
I thought.
Oh, yeah, I guess we don't have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say the party was the distraction, right?
Yeah.
Do you
Unless-
guys want me to go there, or do you want me to hang out in Trollskull Alley?
Why don't you guys hang out in front in case we need the distraction?
Okay, all right.
That's what I was
I'll
thinking.
make my way to Horn Street in front of Grolhun's villa.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just in case something bad happens, we could bust in.
Okay, so Kane and Balin, you're kind of hanging out there. What are you doing? Are you just walking, doing nothing arouses suspicion?
I'm sorry, Kane. I'm gonna hang out by myself because I can kind of blend in a little bit. So, hide around the corner or whatever.
I'll make
All right,
Kane
well-
invisible. I'll cast invisibility. Who else wants invisibility for an hour for this? Because when this starts, I can make Kane invisible and somebody else for an hour.
I was going to disguise myself as the grumpy guy that took my letter.
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, I'll take that invisibility. And then I will position myself across from the gates.
Good call on the disguise, though. I'm also going to disguise myself because none of us really want to be seen by these people. But I mean, that have been here before.
I'll take the invisibility.
All right. So anyone else? Okay, I'll upcast it. So that's another level spell, and then I will do what do you call it? Arcane recovery. So this guy, I'll get him back anyway. So, so there's 2 invisibles and 2 dark visions out.
So who's invisible?
Kane.
Syed
Syed and Kane.
Mhm.
and Kane. You're hanging out in front of the manor, right?
Yes.
Invisible. And what about Balin? Are you disguising yourself?
I'm going to disguise myself, and I'm also going to hide basically.
Disguised as
Disguised as just a beggar. Yeah, disguised as a beggar. That's an easy one.
and begging around the villa.
Well, I won't actually be begging, but I will look like one.
Okay, but moving around the villa. Yep.
Yep.
Just in general proximity of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Syed, what are you doing with your invisibility?
I am gonna go with Snapper and Rolando if they go up. And Cross, I can polymorph myself and I can dispel magic for magic stuff if necessary. So I'll go up with them.
I'll invisible after you polymorph.
Okay.
So Syed, Snapper, and Cross are the thieves. Let's not mix words. You're stealing stuff here.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
thieves. Spelling thieves, right? Okay. Is that covered? Anybody? Cross 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing someone. Joseph, you're at the bar, are you?
Yep, I'm gonna be standing on the bar, welcoming everybody in with the drinks and getting the sales out and doing karaoke with people and having
Yep.
3 strings there, and I'm just going to be performing a 17.
Okay. So Joseph is effectively the MC, together with support bomb 3 strings.
Yep.
Okay, so Kane, Balin, and Joseph. That's easy enough for you to do. We don't even need to. Well, Balin, you need to make me a disguise get check then. And I think with the help of Snapper, you
Yeah.
could do it at advantage and guidance.
Very good. let's see here. This would be a
Lucky and lucky.
is disguise kit dexterity or charisma or intelligence? Is it showing on here?
I think for this one, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Let me.
I don't think it's dexterity because.
I've got intelligence for most of mine.
Let's make it intelligence.
All right. Balance not that smart, but good thing it's.
There you go.
All
At advantage, so roll again.
right.
And add a d4. Lucky you got that 18.
Yep.
A 22. Okay. Looks like it bigger. Kane, you're invisible, just hanging out there. That's easy enough.
And Joseph will have Zappelli flying around watching the villa. So if something really bad looks like it's happening, he'll fly back and notify me.
Okay, so this is Zappelli on patrol as a raven. Okay. So, so this is what I've got. So everybody apart from Syed, Snapper, and Krosk, I think we've got covered. You've got Zappelli as your lookout. And Syed, Snapper, and Krosk, what do you do? I'm going to assume that this more or less happens like when the what's it called, the carriage goes past Dalazorn Street just in front of Trollskull Alley here. So the Grolhans are definitely on their way. And safe enough away that you know that, assuming it's them in the carriage, that has left. So what do Syed, Snapper, and Krosk do?
I'm going to tell the thieves team, okay, on your signal, I'm going to use locate object and transform into an owl.
Okay. And once you get close enough to Grolhan Villa, you know where it is. You get the location and the distance. So you know it's in Grolhan Villa somewhere, so that's easy enough. So Krosk, you're a what? You're
an owl.
Krosk is an owl. Okay. So what do yep. And what's Syed and Snapper doing?
Good, Syed.
Syed's gonna turn into a mini Samson.
And he's invisible, right?
And I'm invisible.
So Syed
With
is a mini
polymorph?
Samson.
Snake.
Ah! Okay. So you polymorph into a snake.
And I'll tell Cross to just grab me on his thingies.
Well, you're invisible. You can hide underneath my costume.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay. And you're disguising yourself to look like the groundskeeper.
Correct.
Okay. Make me a disguise kit. Once again, Balin could help you with this. And guidance. Just leave your guidance permanently clicked on there.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Okay, so 21. I think you do a pretty good job of looking like the groundskeeper. Groundskeeper Willie, as it were. So, Syed is invisible and a snake. Krosk is visible, but he's an owl. And Snapper is doing a very good impression of the groundskeeper. What do you guys do?
Okay, so I'm going to fly on top of the, just surveilling the Growlhound Villa and just trying to locate the room where the necklace is, which I suppose is.
If there's a window, try and perch yourself at the window, and then I'll see which window it is and work my way to it.
Yeah.
I looked specifically around here. There are no windows on the outside of this place. Oh, actually, I might tell a lie. I just spotted one. Let me just check my notes.
There's a fireplace. Maybe you could swoop down the fireplace.
Yep.
Right, there's definitely a fireplace. So I assume you guys can see some of the map at least.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
This here, right on the outside, this is a fireplace.
Okay.
It's up on it extends all the way from the ground floor to the ceiling. like this, the one immediately to your south is the main grounds. Yep, and there's a chimney here, and I'm just checking. I think there's one other one.
Is there something smaller you can turn into? And I can just carry you?
Yeah, I can transform into a lizard.
Yeah, let's do that. And then I can actually, I mean, you could be chilling out on my hand, kind of pointing me in the direction we need to go.
Okay.
No, there is no windows.
Okay. So he's going to change form to a lizard instead and hang out on my hand.
Okay.
Yep.
So you were going to fly around the cross, see where it is exactly?
Yeah. Before transforming into a lizard, just to fly around just to see where exactly it is.
Yeah, it's where I explained it before, room G18,
Awesome.
which is
And,
where they came out of before. Yep.
I'm going
So that's
to
upstairs, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to land and transform into a lizard and just get into the pockets of
Groundskeeper Willie.
Snapper. Oh, groundskeeper Willie. Yeah.
And where
He-
exactly is the snake art?
I'm also in this pocket.
Okay. Okay. So, Snapper. What do you do?
Okay, so is this the front entrance to the door or to the house?
Yes, this is the main entrance here.
Okay. All right, so I am going to start walking that way and just be grumbling the whole time in his voice.
I can't help but point, as you, even before you get in there, you hear someone grumbling in the main courtyard.
Uh-oh.
You might want to adjust your tactics, because I think that'd be something you'd be interested in. And the groundskeeper is there on the grounds.
All right, I can go hide and I can disguise myself as the servant we saw before.
Uh-huh.
So we'll do that.
Okay, so you're the servant. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. The gates are locked.
All right, so I'll are these guards right here?
Nope, they are dogs right there.
Oh, okay.
But you do hear, every so often you see a guard like wander past. They're wandering the grounds. And you count 3 of them just wandering around on the outside.
Okie doke. I guess I will make an attempt on the lock then.
You're going to try and pick the lock?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a thieves tool check.
Okay. Is that intelligence? I guess, again, it doesn't matter. Dex and intelligence is the same
Okay.
for me.
But that would be Dex.
Okay. I'll change it.
Okay. As you're going down and picking the lots, these 2 dogs start barking.
I'll just start knocking on the gate.
Oh, what the hell is it? Are you female, male?
I forget, was it a male?
That did what? That showed you that retrieved the necklace of mazes?
Yeah.
It was a male.
Okay.
What are you doing, William? You're not due to start for into the morning. Why don't you piss off and go back to poverty? We've got it covered, thanks.
I'll just start looking like I'm looking for something.
What part of piss off didn't she understand?
Start early. Start early.
Who said you could start early?
Now, this is where Jimmy's bad with names, but I'll say the master of the house.
Do you say the master of the house, or do you say the name?
The name.
Okay, you would know the name is either Yalan, Growlhound, or Orand, Growlhound. Orand being the man.
I'll say Yellen. Just kind of cough while I'm talking.
Yeah, because you do kind of speak in different accents and different inflections, right? You're purely a mimic. Why don't you make me a deception check? And this is one of the things you can't really guide yourself for.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good roll.
Well, if Oran said you could come, and I guess that's good. This is unusual, and you're kind of pissing me off. So why don't you just grease my palm a little bit, and I'll let you in.
All right. I'm assuming since I'm of lower means, I'll hand him like 5 copper, and I'll cough into it as I hand it over to him.
Come on, that's not COVID safe, buddy. Maybe that's the point. Okay, so he hands it over and he grumbles and says, stand down, boys. And the dogs start barking. He goes back about his business. Nice rolls, Snapper.
Yeah.
You're pulling this off so far. Okay, so as a servant, you're wandering in. We'll just assume Syed and Crosk are with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so we'll make it to here, and I think we got to head upstairs.
Snapper, do you want me? I'm invisible. When the gate was open, do you want me to try to slip in so that I'm? Nope. Okay. I'll keep hanging on.
No.
Okay,
So I think even if you're invisible, the dogs probably smell you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
As you enter the main building, there are a couple of guards there. They say, oh, what is your business here? We're under strict orders. This place is on lockdown. Who are you?
Yellen told me to start early.
Make another deception check. I'm going to say at advantage this time because you look like a servant that they kind of recognize. Ooh.
Nice.
nice little dance there. I like it. Fine. Go about your business. You head upstairs?
Yep.
Okay. I'll drag you inside and I'll be across there in just a second. Crosk, you're up there. Whoops. You're up there as well. So everybody's up here now.
Then we go back to my Discord map here. Okay, so we need to.
It's this
map
room
on
here.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right. So what am I looking at here? In front
Well, you're
of the
looking
door?
at this person here looks, actually, these people aren't here. I'll just remove the Growlhounds because they're not there. But yeah, you see a guard. It's a bit beefier than the other ones. Looks like a bit more experienced, and he's blocking the doorway.
Okay. All right, so again, I'll go up. How big is the item that we're looking for?
It's just like a necklace, right?
Yeah, with the pendant about the size of your fist. That sort of size.
All right, if Syed is invisible and he picks it up, does that make him visible?
Nope. Will not
Um,
become visible. The necklace will also be invisible if he picks it up.
Syed,
It's
do you
only
want to?
It's attacking or casting a spell that would reveal, or that would break the invisibility.
All right, Syed, do you want to try and get it while I'm messing around with this guard?
Okay.
So as a snake, you're invisible. That's fine,
Mhm.
but you still need to make me a stealth check at advantage because you're invisible.
Okay. I
Not
think
really
snakes
your
have
fault.
Do I get to give him guidance also?
Nope.
Okay.
snakes. I
stealth.
think have better dexterity than I do.
Okay.
You can say that snakes are sneaky. Or, no, I didn't manage to get the pun. Sorry about that.
There was a hint of a pun there.
So they have a +3, so I'll just roll d20 twice, +3.
So 17. Okay. You wait for the moment and you slip more or less between the guard's legs. And you slither around and you can get to this door if you like.
Okay.
The door is closed.
Okay. Are there people
Oops.
in this room?
Yes, there's a bunch of guards mulling around. Some servants. No signs of the Grellhounds. So Snapper,
let's see.
what are you doing in the meantime?
Um,
This guard says, "What are you doing? What do you want?"
all right, so just hang out there for a second. I'm going to just cough, and I'm going to go into this room here like I'm going about my business, doing my own thing.
What? What are you doing? You're not allowed in there. Who are you?
Yellen told me to start early.
Okay, I'll just tell you what's in that room. It's a guest suite, so beds and stuff are set up in there. Okay, make a deception check.
On Snapper, 3 for 3.
Add advantage since you do in fact look like a servant.
Okay.
What, he's staring at roll 20, waiting for the roll.
Yeah.
Ooh. The guard says, "Fine, clean the rooms and be done with it."
All right. So I'll go in here.
Mhm.
I'll just bump around against the walls, make noise, cough, and do that for about 5 minutes. And then I will grab some of the items like blankets and stuff off the beds that are already here and bring them back out.
Okay.
I'm going to take that time to kind of like sleep off his his pouch and just try to like just try to see if I can have like a vantage point and be ready if anything happens.
Okay, what form are you in again? You're a
lizard.
Lizard.
Okay. But invisible.
Cute little gecko.
Are you visible?
Non-visible.
He's visible, but he's inside my costume.
But he just said
Yeah.
he slipped out.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So that one.
Okay. This guy sees a lizard, knows that the Grolholms don't like lizards in their home, and approaches you. And you see he's getting ready to stomp on top of you, Krosk. What do you do?
I'm gonna move. Gonna move into this room
Okay.
and try to hide.
The guy comes into you in here. There's lots of this place here is more or less an entry foyer. It's very hard to hide in here, but there are places to hide in here. So make me a stealth check, Krosk. Just
right.
straight stealth.
Nice.
So this guy is actively looking for you. His perception is +2. He rolls a 9. So he comes in, looks around, damn lizards. And Krosk, while he's trying to stomp lizards, do you do anything?
Nope. Just try to.
Sorry, I meant Snapper. Snapper, you
Oh.
were in here. Do you stay in there?
Oh, no, I'm grabbing some blankets and stuff, and I'm carrying them out.
Okay. So while this is all happening, Syed, you're at a closed door.
Just
No.
hang out there. I'm gonna come by and try and attempt to open it.
Yeah, so it's just gonna look around. There's no like way to slip under or anything.
No, not in a snake form. Nope.
Mm.
Okay, so you're just waiting. Krosk, you're hiding under the bed or something. The
Yep.
guard eventually gets bored and comes back, having lost the lizard. And Krosk, you've slipped in there. He doesn't seem to have mind that. And you're carrying blankets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to work my way over here towards the door. And is this a guard?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. As I'm carrying the blankets, I'm going to let some of it unfurl down to my feet.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend like I'm tripping, and I'm going to reach my hand behind him as I'm falling and try and hit the doorknob to open the
All right.
door, to crack the door.
Okay, you need to make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Well, hold on before you roll that.
Okay.
It's not going to be an advantage because you have no inherent advantage for doing this. I'm going to say you can use guidance because you know these type of tests were coming up. So at some point you can take a quick moment to cast guidance on yourself. So you can make a sleight of hand check, just a flat roll with a guidance on top of it.
All right, come on.
Ho, ho, ho. 19. So this would be a passive insight. I didn't know it was coming, and no one has a passive insight of 19. So you fall, and the door momentarily slips open. Syed?
We'll slip through.
Okay. Okay, so you slip through. The ruse seems to... You're rolling really well, Snapper, by the way. So
Yeah.
So good job. So the door slides open, and the guard says, you stupid, stupid servants. And he reaches out and tries to backhand you. Do you let him backhand you? Otherwise, it's just going to be an attack.
I am going to try and bend down at that point, like I'm trying to pick up the blankets again.
To let it swing over
And
your head.
And what I intend to do is kind of nudge him with my butt as I turn around to bend over to pick it up.
Okay. Well, he rolls a 5. So tries to backhand you. You wind over to the butt, and he gets a little bit off balance, and he stumbles around. And he says, "Let's just do your goddamn job, you goddamn commoner. Get out of my face." And he pulls the door shut behind him.
And I'll start coughing into my hand and like nodding and patting him on the shoulder.
Don't touch me. Syed, in this room are 2 guards and a chest.
I don't know what to do now, though.
That's a problem. Okay.
I never thought we'd get so far.
All right. So I guess I'll try and chest, huh?
Well, let's give Syed a moment. You don't know there's a chest there yet.
Okay.
This is we're focusing on Syed just for the moment. What do you do, Syed, if anything?
I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't have sleep for some reason. I have like every first level except sleep. What are the guards doing?
They look bored out of their brains.
Okay. They didn't react to the commotion outside of the door opening and closing?
Apart from a cursory look, no.
There's not much I can do.
I kind of got an idea.
What if there's nothing you can do? You can just hang out in there.
Yeah, Syed's gonna just slither like against the walls, just trying to, and then just waiting for something to happen, like a distraction or something. So I'm
Okay.
sure Snapper, when he opened the door, he may have saw like the guards that were in there.
Well, I definitely saw the guards, and I'd say see the chest as well. So I think you'd know that Syed's in a bit of trouble.
Okay. So I'm just going to keep fuddling around with the stuff in my arms while I'm trying to open the door.
And the guard says, "What are you doing?" Strictly no entrance under the orders of the Grellhounds. This area is off limit to everybody.
Yellen told me to start early.
Make a deception check, but just a straight one.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have time to cast guidance again, so straight deception.
Oh,
15. Let's see if you can see through that. He rolls a 12.
Oh.
Fine. Be quick. And I assume you open the door.
I do.
And you're in.
Okay. So where's the location of the chest?
Do you close the door behind you?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. This is Syed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just going to start adjusting things on the walls, or tidying up things, and working my way around the room until I get to here.
Both guards have their eyes locked on you.
Yep. And so I'm going to start coughing.
Mhm.
I'm going to start gagging.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to make a couple dry heaves. And I am going to pretend to puke. And I want to cast grease all over them. So make it look like a projectile vomit, but grease comes out.
Nice.
Okay. So can you bring up the grease spell just for a start? So there are verbal, somatic, and material components. I think it's a small piece of grease or something like that. So you need to deceive them that you're in fact casting a spell. You can choose sleight of hand or deception for this.
Yeah, I'll do sleight of hand while I have my back turned to him to prep all this.
Okay. Okay.
Do I give myself guidance?
Nope. No, didn't have time to cast guidance again, but 16. Okay, so they don't notice you casting this spell. And oh god, that's disgusting. Oh, and they start wiping the vomit off. And one of the guards starts vomiting as well. And he dashes out of the room. The other guard, though, manages to hold down his his disgust.
All right, and then let's see. I'll start dry heaving again, and then I think with prestidigitation, I'll make just a really foul odor.
Okay. Okay, the guy is gagging visibly.
Is he still watching me though?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, and actually he might be slipping and falling down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, on your vomit. Okay, so with he rolls a 9. Yeah, he falls flat over in your vomit.
Okay, is the chest locked?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we need to take care of that first.
Mm-hmm. Click.
Okay.
It's unlocked.
I'll just prop it open enough for Syed to slip in there real quick.
Okay. Do you slip in? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so you crack it open just a little bit. Syed, with just out of the corner of your eye, you see a bunch of platinum pieces and one necklace with mazes on it.
I'm just gonna go for the necklace. That's all we're here for.
Okay. And at this dramatic moment, I need to put my kids to bed. So hold steady and we'll just take a quick break.
Right.
And we'll be right back. Snapper. Respect.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, nice job, man. It's like Mission Impossible. I love it. Love the way
Don't, don't say that. Don't say that we're not out yet.
That's true.
That's true.
You're doing very well, Snapper. Well done. Okay, I'll be right back.
So I have darkness, the spell, which makes it basically impossible to see in that area. So if I see like shit is going to hit the fan, I'm going to cast that, and you guys would be blind too, but at least you wouldn't.
Well,
I think-
I would just basically, if you made that dark, I would just run straight through the door and jump off the balcony or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I would recommend cast it and then bail if that's what we need.
Okay, I am back.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you do? Syed's in the in the chest
Mhm.
has grabbed the necklace of mazes.
Mhm. And I will slither into Snapper's pocket.
You'd have to crank. Did you shut the lid, Snapper?
No, I still got it propped open.
Okay. Make me a stealth check, Syed, at advantage because you
Okay.
are invisible and you're a snake.
These are with +3. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
So, the guard, Snapper was doing so well. Stands up, looks around, sees, wait, what's going on here? And he sees the lid clunk down. What are you doing? You shouldn't be in here. What are you doing with the chest? Guards, come here! Come here! Sum this up! And
Wait.
four guards rush in here.
when I hear that, Cos is going to appear, well, move into this room, and I'm going to get out of wild shape and cast darkness.
Okay, so it's a 15-foot radius. Let me drag on a 15-foot radius darkness for you.
I think I have the thing over here. Area effect.
Yeah, I just dragged one on.
Purple circle. Let's hope it's big enough. Oh,
where are
Okay,
you casting it?
I'll get rid of my one. Yep, where do you cast it?
I'm
Cast it in
thinking-
this room.
Yeah,
I can find my way out.
yeah, probably try to cover as much of them as possible.
Okay, you're not covering them at all at the moment.
So yeah, the problem is that I cannot see. Like,
Oh, okay. That would work. Okay, so darkness whoop, envelops the place. And dark vision doesn't work. Normal vision, of course, doesn't work. The only thing that can get through, I think, is true sight, but nobody has that.
What about blind sight for the snake?
Oh. Yeah, poisonous snakes have blind sight.
Well, let's have a look.
Under Samson's thing, I have blind sight 10 feet.
yeah,
Oh. So let's get officially what blind sight does. So blind sight. Oh, that's interesting. Blind sight. Creature with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. Oh, yep. Syed, you can see.
Okay, I'm going to.
No, you're not. We're going to roll
Huh?
for initiative.
Okay.
oh,
So just the three around.
I'm just gonna put Samson up there, and I'm just gonna use him
Sure. Perfect.
as me.
Boom. Okay,
Oh.
so nobody else knows what's happening. I know that Zipali is going around, but this is all happening underground, so you don't know yet. Krosk! Boom! Spell goes off. What do you do? So that stops your wild shape, so you look like Krosk now, correct?
yep.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast freedom of movement on myself.
Right, I gotta get one more thing in here. Yep, this guy looks at you and says, What the hell? What the hell? What are you doing?
And I'm going to make a run for the bottom floor.
Okay. So, get your movement to there, and then I'll drag you across to the other one.
Okay.
Sorry, I just have to do it the long way. So you get to there. Right there.
Yep.
Yep, if you have more movement, you can keep going.
I think that was 25, probably 30 over here.
Okay, but do you dash as well?
No, because freedom of movement, if I'm not mistaken, is an action.
Okay, so yeah, sure. So you cast freedom of movement as an action. Yes, okay, got it. Okay, the guard is blinded. He can't see. What would he do? He's going to feel a way along the side of the wall and feels his buddy next to him. And he's going to stand guard there, reading an action. If he notices anybody approaching, he's going to slap them. Oh, got a lot of guards in to go first. This guy here is going to do the same thing. He's going to hold his action. If anybody feels anybody approaching, he's going to hit them. This guard is going to do the same thing. Come over here. Looking to barricade you guys in. And this guard. Same thing. Now, this guy starts hurtling down the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Just do it this way. And he gets right behind you, but that's as far as he can go. Snapper.
All right. So just based off of memory, I'm going to try and head towards the door.
Okay.
When I get to here. Okay, so how does it work if I try and get past him?
You can try and push him out of the way, which would be an imposed check. You
Okay.
can use acrobatics to kind of flip him or athletics to push him.
All right. I am going to mimic a sound of a dwarf.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and nudge this guy into his buddy to make him think that he's me, that the somebody else other than the guard.
So I said that again, sorry?
Okay, so I'm gonna use a dwarven voice and nudge him into his buddy to try and make him think that it's a dwarf that's bumping into him. So maybe he'll think that he's the dwarf and attacks him.
Okay. So you're going to try and push him into his buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy into this guy.
All right. Well, he's going to roll a strength check for that. And he's going to roll a 16.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
You can roll acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
It's like whether you're using judo or karate, I guess. Okay. So you push him, and he bumps into his buddy, thinking that's a dwarf there. Then what do you do?
5, 10, 15, 20. Try and get past him.
Okay.
25.
They 2, 3 of them are going to get an attack of opportunity at you. It's going to be at disadvantage because they can't see you. So
Does disengage play in that at any point or no?
well, you used your action to push them.
Okay.
So unless you have a bonus action or something that can disengage,
Okay.
then no.
I
I
thought
do,
rogues
I
shoot,
think.
don't they?
What's that?
I think I do. I have cunning action. I think it is.
Yep. So cool. Yeah. So your action is to shove them. Your bonus action is to disengage, and yeah, then you have 30 feet of movement to get the hell out of there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 30 is the max movement right there.
Okay. Syed.
All right. Was I on Snapper then? Because I think I got caught getting onto Snapper.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're just say you're on Snapper, right next to him there.
Okay. So I see these people here then, correct?
Yes. These people are guards. This one guy looks confused. That guy technically isn't in there. This guard is keeping an eye out as well.
Okay.
These are just a servant. And this is a servant as well.
So Syed is, well, we're still in darkness. Syed is going to remove his polymorph.
Okay.
And he is going to cast Arcane Lock in this room. Close this door and use Arcane Lock.
Okay. Arcane Lock.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Got it. Yep.
And then I am going to whisper to Snapper, in a second I can turn into a bird and we can fly out of the balcony.
Okay. Krosk. Get the hell out of there.
Yep. I'm going to use my movement. One. I guess I get an attack of opportunity.
You do. So this guy's got a... what has he got? He's got a massive long sword. He's going to attack you two-handed. That was a 12, so that's a miss.
Ooh. Okay. So 5, 10, 15. I guess 20, 25, 30,
Oops,
35.
sorry, that was a mistake.
Okay.
And is the door open? Or
It is.
40, 45, 50, 55.
And you hear the chorus around, "Get him! Get him! Get the lizard man!" These guys, I'm going to roll into initiative as well. Yep. And we'll just reorder it starting from Krosk. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Okay, this guard is continuing. He's looking confused. He's not going to do anything, so he'll hold his action there. This guard is also going to refortify the door, not really knowing what else to do. That guard does the same. This guard is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Go there, guard the gate. And this guard. Well, that was that guard. Using my guards. Okay. Yep, that's what happened. Snapper, your turn.
Okay, so I want to hold my action until Syed turns into a bird, and then at that point, I'm going to move to the balcony area.
Okay, as a servant, sure. Okay. Oh, you're going to hold your action. Sorry, what did you say? You're holding your action?
Yeah, so I want to hold my action because he's going to turn into a bird, and once he turns into a bird, then I'm going to run for it.
Or fly for it. Samson, what do you do?
All right, so Samson / Syed is going to turn into a giant eagle. Would I know if the door's like big enough for a giant eagle to go through?
Yes. You're going to tuck your
Okay.
wings in and zoom through there.
Okay. He's going to turn into a giant eagle with polymorph,
Mm-hmm.
and then give Snapper the signal to go outside.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30.
And as a giant eagle, 1, 2.
Okay.
Oh, there's more. And I don't think I can lift off yet, right? Since I used my.
Now you got a flying speed now. You just fly
Oh.
through there.
Oh, that's right. But I want to. Is it grabbing Snapper? Is that something?
What's your movement speed of your eagle?
Let me find it real quick. It is 80. Oh, 80 feet.
Yeah, so you cast the spell and you fly over there and you're getting ready to pick up Snapper. You can fly away next turn.
Okay.
Okay, technically you're not out of their range. Okay, gonna roll some more guards in. And I lost the veteran for some reason. The one chasing him, so I'll roll him in as well. Things were going so well. Okay, so that was Samson. Okay, this guard. So many guards to keep track of. This guard is going to run over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zappelli says, All hell is happening. Shit's breaking loose. He flies back to Joseph pretty quickly and says, shit's going down. It's gone sideways. Does Joseph do anything?
How fast would it take him to do it? We're like 1,000 feet away, and it's within 30 feet or 60 feet. I can hear him. So would that be on this turn, or would it be like basically next turn? I hear that.
Nick, I think would be fair. Next turn.
Okay, I'll wait till next turn.
Okay. All right. This guy.
Question.
Yep.
Question. Would at this point would Balin and Kane see Snapper on the balcony?
They hear all sorts of commotion happening. That is a good point. So Kane, Balin, what do you got?
Ooh. Let's see here. Well, I think I would probably go to the gate, thinking that they would be coming back over there. And do I see anything in the courtyard? Or I guess I do see them up on the balcony then.
Yep, you do. The gate's locked, and there's guards charging towards the gate.
Oh, towards us.
Yeah, they look like they're trying to block whoever wants to get out. That the gate is not going to be an option.
And how many guards are there?
Well, you can see 3 dashing towards the gate.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So why don't Balin and Kane, you can both roll into initiative.
All right.
Okay. For some reason, my character is not letting me get selected.
I can do it.
Got your token first.
There we go. I got it.
Thank you.
So, now it's Balin's turn.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You see Krosk hightailing it for the gate.
And how far away? I don't. So I can see him. He must be up on the balcony, or.
Yeah, Krosk is here.
Oh, he's right there. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And it's a bit deceptive, but he's kind of on the balcony above this area over here.
Okay. Oh man. Sorry, I'm thinking. Am I drawing blood here or not? I don't know.
Do it.
Just trying for a distraction.
Is the gate unlocked right now, and they're coming over to do, or is they locked it behind after they came in?
It's locked.
It is locked. Okay.
Remember, I'm invisible, so they're going to be surprised whenever I get my turn.
That's true. Can I try to unlock it stealthily?
Sure.
Or are they looking?
They are looking at Krosk basically as they go there, but you can make a sleight of hand first to see if you can disguise the fact that you're trying to pick the lock.
I'd like to use my luck on the luck roll.
Okay.
just not happening tonight.
This guard turns around on the spot. Hey, you get out of here! This is none of your business. Leave. Still have your movement left?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll try to play it off as I was just like looking at what the commotion was. I just want to see what the commotion is.
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Oh man.
Disguised as a beggar, of course.
Okay. Oh. I guess someone's got to counteract Jimmy's rolls, you know.
Okay. He reaches through and says, "I don't know what you're up to, beggar, and but you're gonna stay right where you are." And he reaches through the bar and attempts to grapple you. And he rolls a 4 on his strength check.
I can use acrobatics to.
Yeah, acrobatics or athletics. Yep. Okay, so you slip out of his way. You still technically have your movement.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step back. Just step back a little bit.
Okay. Krosk. Krosk, you're in a lot of trouble, my friend.
Oh, I'm not. Krosk is going to jail in Draconic. Goodbye, suckers. and I'm going to cast Polymorph. And transform into a giant eagle or something that flies
Okay.
and get the hell out of here.
Okay. Feel free to fly away. Now that's
I
fine.
have
Keep in mind that the guard saw you. It saw you as Krosk. It
Yep.
saw you as Krosk in a noble's villa.
Uh-oh.
And in the not too distant future, they're going to discover that the necklace of mazes is missing.
Yeah, we got to take him out, Cross. I'm sorry, man. Got to do it.
Do they know Krosk though? Because I think when we were here, we wiped out all of their guards.
You shall
Well, but
see.
they're seeing him now.
They definitely
Well,
saw a lizardman.
there's tons of lizardmen also partying outside.
yeah.
Let's just you're gonna have to change your look when things calm down.
Okay,
That's
but
true.
Those are the facts. They did see a lizard man. They did not see Syed as Syed. They did not see Snapper as Snapper. So it's looking well for Snapper and Syed, but I'm just saying, Cross, yes, you could fly away out of here. No problem. But
Yeah.
Grow a beard.
On.
Yeah. I think I like those. I mean, if one identity is going to be compromised, I think Krosk is fine with that.
okay.
So yeah, I'm still going to polymorph and get the hell out of here.
Okay, so you can leave easily enough. The guards, actually, 3 of the guards are going to throw their spears at you. This could still go bad. They're going to, because of the range, it's going to be at disadvantage. But if they hit you, you're going to have to make concentration checks to maintain your form. So 3 ranged spear attacks at disadvantage. A 14, or was it a natural 20, turns into a 14. An 18, does an 18 hit?
Let me check the Giant Eagle AC. It's armor class 13.
Okay, so you take 3 points of damage and make a concentration check. DC 10.
All right.
Constitution. There'll be a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
No.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Boom. You land on the ground there. I'm going to say you take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Oops. And you're back on the ground.
All right.
Wow, what a time to pull out the natural 1 there, buddy.
Yep.
Okay. So that's your
You
turn
have-
to cast your spell.
Do you have
move.
inspiration?
Do you have
I
inspiration,
think
Krosk?
I think I don't. Oh, I think I do. I have it marked here. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
try it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why you keep track of your DM inspiration. See, you're a bird. Way to turn around that natural 1.
Oh,
So you fly away. The cards throw things. One of them hits you in the side, but you maintain your concentration and you fly away. I'm going to say that. Let's have a look. While the guards are doing that, I'm going to say that only these 2 cards up here on the balcony can do anything. But Syed, you're picking up and flying away.
Yep.
Okay, both of these guards are going to try and swipe at you. If nothing else, with an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Stab. 9.
Nope.
And another 9.
Nope. Ugh.
That was lucky. Okay, so you fly away. So I'm saying at this point, that roll in the chat because it's so interesting. Yeah, you fly away. Necklace of mazes. Where are you heading back to? Krosk, you're heading back to Trollskull Alley?
yeah, I'm probably going to try to circle. I mean, I see Syed, right?
You see an eagle flying away carrying a servant with it.
Oh,
Don't head straight home.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna head straight home. Yeah.
No, don't head straight home.
Oh no, I mean no. I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to the sea.
Okay.
And I'm going to go down over there and just like sink down and then transform on the water. Just try to
Transform
find
back
a
into Krosk.
yep, and since I can kind of like hold my breath for a long while, just try to go around like underwater and try to find like a sewer entrance back to the city.
Okay, very good. And what about Syed and Snapper?
Syed will fly us to like an alley, like but more south, away from
Sure.
Trollskull Alley.
Mhm.
And once I find one, I'm gonna drop down and I'm gonna cast invisibility at 3rd level and make Snapper both and I invisible.
Uh-huh. And then go where?
Go back home.
Okay. And the party's raging. Do you reappear in Trollskull Alley? In the manor?
Syed is going to just go upstairs and then come back down, but after he's had a lot to drink, making him very drunk, and just so it looks like he's been drinking upstairs.
Okay. And Snapper?
Snapper's going to be fiddling around with the ivory chest that we got from one of our earlier quests that I brought back.
Sure. Okay, so Cross, you're going to be out in the river for a while. Okay. Balin and Kane, you go back to the manor.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
similarly,
gonna mess with Balin on the way back. I'm still invisible, so he can hear me, but he doesn't see me. So I'm gonna just like tap him on the shoulder every once in a while, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Hey.
oh no, you don't, man. I'm gonna disappear into the darkness as well. Don't see me.
Okay. So I say everybody eventually makes their way back to the manor. The party is still raging there. A lot of somehow the lizard folk has managed to get some drink and they're quite drunk. Okay. Do you just continue with the party ruse?
And I'll say, and they'll just keep doing with the party, giving out drinks like the normal, like, and they'll see the owners, and that's it.
Okay.
I will tell Snapper or someone. Does someone want to take this to the vault so they can't detect it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, so
And then-
Snapper, you're on your way to the vault. You get enough time to get there and get back again. And as you get back, seemingly they've now discovered what was missing. They didn't actually know what was in the treasure chest because it's a secret for the Grolhounds, but they eventually realize what's missing, and a bunch of guards come into and around the Trollskull Manor, and they block off the entrances to Trollskull Alley. There's about 3 entrances in it. You see guards swarming around there, some city watch, some local guards, and a person comes in, one of the guards from the villa, and it says, "We need all lizard folk, come here right now." And the guards start pushing all the lizard folk, and all the lizard folks effectively get called around. And they say, "Which one of you was in the manor? We know it was one of you." And they go around and staring at each of the faces. Now, not to be too racist, but lizard folks kind of all look the same. They're all kind of slimy. It's like if I was a human and I saw a couple of lizards like in a terrarium or something, I really couldn't tell them apart. But they're going around and they're poking them and checking them out. And they pick one person out of there, says, "It's you. You were the one. You stole from the guards. You stole from the Grolhounds, rather. You will be executed right here on the spot." Everybody
Joseph will walk up and stop, try to intervene.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
And I'll be like, no. He was here all night. This is a party we're having. I can vouch for all these lizard men. And I'll slip like I'm a little drunk myself and being like, what are you doing here? You cannot just accuse people randomly. They were all here.
A lizard folk broke into the Grolhound's manor. They took a necklace. I don't know where the necklace is, but we're going to extract it out of this little shit. You can make a persuasion check if you like, or intimidation check if you like, Joseph, with disadvantage.
Snapper is chatting in the background. He's calling out racist.
All right. Advantage. You said persuasion or intimidation, so I'll just do persuasion. Ooh.
I don't care who you think you are. You will not have no authority here. And the guard
And
says,
you have
"Oh, actually,
authority?
I do, by the city. There's the local guard from the villa, and there's a city watchman as well. It's kind of about a 50-50 mix. And you see the things, actually, it's either this filth or this filth. Okay. And they start dragging away these two lizard folks. Pushing their way through.
Racist, due process.
They're ignoring you. Does anybody do anything else? Okay. They drag away the two lizard folks. And you guys kind of know lizards a bit better than most people, having hung around with one. These two look a lot like Krosk. A lot like Krosk. And then they drag them away, and you assume they're now locked up somewhere. Do you eventually make your way back to the Trollskull Manor, Krosk? Krosk?
I'm muted. Sorry about that. Yeah, and I'll make sure to kind of like remove all identifying features that I may have, or try to like hide them. Like,
Okay.
I don't know.
So you're
I'll help
changing
him.
your look.
Yeah, I'll help him. I'll help him.
No, but I was doing that during the sewers,
Okay.
and I'm going to pop out of the sewers eventually.
Like turning your clothes inside out, tying it on a different side, that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Okay. So these two lizard folks have been dragged away. What do the rest of you do? The party has taken this tide a downturn.
How many of them? How many guards that took the two lizard folk?
There was 6 of them who dragged them away.
So I was like, I don't know what we could do.
Well, I think we need to petition and say, look, you were looking for one, you took 2.
And they had alibis.
Yeah, they had alibis. We can all vouch for them. So I think, the whole, I mean, you could even pull a bunch of other lizard folks, say, well, yeah, we were all partying here together.
It seems like we would all be very convincing too, because we could say, honestly, from our heart, that these two individuals were not the people that stole this.
Yep, we wouldn't be deceiving them.
Nope.
Maybe,
And our paladin would make the best roll for persuasion on that. And his first trip to jail begins.
Yeah.
So as you're plotting maybe a way to get these two lizard folks out, and I said most of the other lizard folks have left, the party has taken a downturn, things are quietening down. Yeah, and eventually Krosk turns up.
Oh wow, what a night! Hope there's still some fish over there.
You notice there's no lizard folk around. The party is dead.
Oh, where's everybody? What happened?
Maybe
Sure,
Syed
let them
can maybe Syed can skywrite something about false arrest or something. See if we can start turning the city against them.
Someone's got to break it to Krosk, though. Krosk is ignorant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we tell them what happened.
Oh, and they took 2?
Yeah.
That's worse than I.
Joseph tried to intervene, but they weren't having it.
I'm doing a quick. So you discover this. You ask around and lizard folk and see who's missing. It's your mother and a random person you are unrelated to.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Cross, you have family.
I do.
You never told us.
Why do you think I got into the dungeon trying to find a stupid stone chair? Lizard folk don't come out of salt water. They have family, and we eat them when they die. We're proud of that. Uh, I knew I should have sent my mom a barrel and told her not to come. But anyways, we might need to think a way of getting them out.
Yeah, I tell Krosk, I go, because of my background, because of me and my order, I have a serious problem with not freeing these people. I don't know how to do that, but I think it's wrong for us to let these people take the heat for what we've done.
Are we alone in the house, or?
I'm assuming, as I said, the party's dead. I'm assuming you retired to one of the upper rooms to talk about this in private.
Okay, so I think I have an idea. What if we try to remember when they got out of jail? The guys we just visited. They used like a person that talked for them, right? A lawyer or something. Maybe we can do the same. And
I think they dumped a lot of money in there. We can. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I just who would we dump the money to?
Ooh, I got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we enlist the help of the Harpers?
or the Emerald Enclave.
Well,
is 3 String still here?
Oh, yeah. He's there, but he's downstairs. You can invite him up if you like.
yeah. I'll call 3 Strings up there.
Yes, Syed, what is it? It's a most confusing evening.
Did you see what happened to those poor lizard folk?
Yes, they were accused of stealing a necklace or something. Shocking behavior.
They were here the entire night. Did you see them?
I saw lots of lizard folk.
Come on, 3 Strings. I didn't. You didn't grow up with my kids thinking. I didn't know you were racist.
Oh, I'm not racist. It's just hard to tell them apart. It's not racist. But you give them a brief description, and you're more describing it by their clothing, as opposed to the other one. Yes, yeah, they were here. You're right. I don't see how they could have stolen it. It's most curious.
Do you have any idea what we could do to clear their name?
Well, and he looks around and gets a bit more serious for 3 String. He says, look, it's no great secret. I know many of you are now members of the Harpers. I am not the idiot musician most people think I am. Most people don't pay me much attention in the Yawning Portal, but I do gather many rumors and valuable information for the Harpers. So do not take this foolish act that I portray as true. Now, if what you're saying is true, that these people are innocent, and I gotta ask, there is a lizard folk here, and he turns his eyes onto Krosk. Did you take the necklace, Krosk?
I didn't. And Krosk is going to kind of look around. He's technically telling the truth.
Okay. And it says, did any of you take the necklace? And he looks around each of one of you in the eyes.
Syed will tell him. I did. These were the people that killed my daughter. And
Syed. So you stole something from them in revenge. Do you know the ramification for this? You're looking at a death penalty if this gets out.
Yes, I'm aware.
And why did you take this necklace in particular?
It was clearly very important to them. And they seem like they don't value lives as much as we do, so I had to hit them where it hurt.
Make a deception check, Syed. Syed.
Give inspiration.
I have inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Make it happen, man.
He furrows his brow and looks at you. Syed, I know you better than that. What were you really up to? Why do you need this necklace of mazes? This is your one chance. Tell me the
Yeah.
truth.
I'll tell Three Strings the whole thing.
That you got the necklace of mazes in order to crack open the Vault of the Dragons?
Yep.
So, Syed, your motivation here seems to be for money. Is that what you're up to here? A grab for money? I thought you better than this, Syed.
Well, yep. What else? What do you think I'm gonna do with the money?
What are you going to
think-
do with the money, Syed?
After what happened, I'm obviously going to spend money to make sure that everyone is safe. I can't let that happen to everyone else. What am I supposed to do? Let these people that use money willy-nilly to get themselves out of killing people. I can't use money to protect my family.
Syed, you are a complicated man. What I can do is I can talk to some upper level management. Out of respect for Syed and for you, Syed, in the relationship I have, I shall not mention that this was merely a money grabbing exercise. And let's see if we can try and get these innocent people off. A matter that will no doubt draw a lot of public attention. I'm pretty sure that this is going to go down first thing in the morning. I suspect there'll even be a crowd gathered. It's not every day that a nobleman gets stolen. A lot of people turn up just to see the show, taking great delight that this money was stolen. So I'll do my best to rouse up who I can in the Harpers. It's going to be difficult. I assume you'll be saying as a witness that they were here.
Yep.
It might ultimately come down to a matter of the guard's word versus your guy's word. Difficult. And quite frankly, the Grolhounds are going to be very, very pissed off. Those two lizard folk are going to be held beneath the dungeons of Castle Waterdeep. And just let us say they'll be interrogated. So I can't guarantee what physical state they're going to be in the morning. But yeah, it's going to be a long night for those people, especially since they don't know. No matter how much they hit them, they're not going to know who did this. But let me gather around any Harpers and see if we can work something out for them as well. And Three Strings nods and disappears out of Trollskull Manor.
We should get the lizard folk riled up and over there too.
That's a
I
good
think we
idea.
should. I think we should get the guard witnesses to describe what they saw, and then point out the inconsistencies.
Krosk, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, Cross is going just to feel powerless and try to.
Yeah, you're going to stay hidden in the troll skull, and Kane or me has the best charisma. I think persuasion, Kane.
Let's get him to at least get the lizard folk to gather outside as well, big crowd as possible.
Okay. So, do you want to do that, Cross? Get your lizard folk out there and shouting?
I think it's been a while for them. I don't want to get them more involved than they should.
But do you think they'd be outraged that two of their own were being accused of this?
They
Especially
would, but like judging from past behaviors, it's more risk than upheaval.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they're definitely looking towards you, Cross, for leadership. I mean, you did literally save your entire tribe. So at some point, if you went over there and say, guys, just relax. We got this. Yeah, we got this.
We
Okay.
gotta protect ourselves. Stay safe. Don't worry about it. Go out to your representatives in the field work.
Mhm.
But yeah, don't do anything crazy.
Okay. And then I assume you go back to Trollskull Manor and hide out there.
Yep. And probably in the basement.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Wait, can I take a dog or two? with me?
Sure.
Just to keep me company.
I'd just like to point out something as well. This all happened as a result of the thing shown in Discord. Do you see it, Art?
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but basically I was just going to make a run for it. I was going to jump off the side there, just take the damage and just run for it. I probably could have gotten away. But
Yeah, because you were
Someti-
disguised. Yeah, so your concentration wouldn't have been broken. But yeah, that's it. This has all come down to a dice roll, which unfortunately went the wrong way, and it might end up costing Kroska's mother and a random other person their life. Okay, so what are you guys doing? Krosk is told the lizard folks not to go there. According to Three Strings, some type of representative from the Harpers will be there. What are you guys doing? You heading over to the courtyard? All of you? Some of you? None of you?
Do we know
Snapper's
the?
going.
Do we hold on for a second?
Sure.
After the trial, I'm assuming as citizens, we know what if they're condemned on this thing, and I think that the punishment was death.
Death.
Does that happen immediately? They're going to like take them out to the street, or is it
It's not a long
scheduled?
drawn out. It'll be happen probably around noon if things go wrong.
Joseph's going to stay with Cross because I was seen the day before looking at the item, so I'll stay with Cross. Jeff,
Okay.
it's on you.
Okay.
You can do this, man.
So who's going? Kane's going? Who else?
Snapper.
Kane and Snapper? What's Snapper's just going as Snapper?
Um,
I feel I have to ask for Snapper.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go. Looking as gonna kind of disguise myself to look more like a Aarakocra.
Okay. Easy enough
Use my
to do.
stealth. Use my stilts and stuff.
Okay. So Kane's going, Aarakocra, Snapper is going, Krosk is in the manor, Joseph is in the manor. Balin, are you going? What's Balin doing?
I'm going to stay back. My influence skills are not up to snuff. I'm going to let Kane
Okay.
and Snapper handle this.
Syed is not going to be feeling too hot about the whole confrontation with Three Strings, so he'll stay back.
Okay. All right. So, Kane and Snapper, you head over to the courtyard. The court, sorry, not the courtyard. And there's already people mulling around outside of the courtroom proceedings. They know something is going down and there might be a show. It's just crowded. You've been finding a way to come in. But you see Three Strings. Three Strings and... Sorry, I've got to click on something here to find out this person. Just 1 second. Okay. You see Snapper saying, "Hey, come here, guys! You guys just come through this way." And you see him with a person, and says, "This person is Mert. He's going to be representing, talking on your behalf." And there's a picture of Mert in Discord there. And it says, "Look, we have a quick few minutes just to plan our defense. This is going down now." And Mert says, guards, let us through. These are our witnesses. Let us through." And the guard's going to come in and push people out the way, and they're chanting and laughing. They're not putting up much of a resistance. And with Mert and Three Strings, Kane and Snapper go in. They kind of put into a place out the side. He says, "Well, so what's going on? These people are innocent? What's happening? Give me the lowdown, quick. We have a few minutes." And you're going to have a few minutes.
All right, so we recount to them that because Mert's like completely in the cold. It sounds like it's like, hey, we were having a party at our thing. These guards came in. They wrongfully accused pretty much all the lizard folk and ended up grabbing these two and dragged them off, even though we tried to appeal to them that they didn't have evidence that these people did anything, and they had alibis that they were here all night.
Now, I need to ask you. I'm a lawyer. Anything you say to me will be in confidence. If I reveal this, I'm basically dead under the rules of Waterdeep. Tell me, did you guys steal this thing? Are these people innocent? Tell me the truth. It is in your best interest. What happened?
Do we, guys? This is Jeff talking. Do we want to reveal that?
Oh, we can say that. Oh, I'm not there. I was
No. You
This is
you
before
don't
I-
get to speak as Jeff. No, this is
Yeah.
Kane. Kane and Snapper can discuss it. You can't discuss it with everybody else.
Yeah.
It's on you, buddy.
We know who took it. I can share with you it was not either of these people.
What did Three Strings tell him?
Three Strings is kind of standing in the background. He said, look, I know that this is a complicated situation. I think it's best if you two explain what's happened. And Mert looks at you again, Kane. So you know who did it, and it wasn't one of your immediately associates?
It wasn't me, and it wasn't Snapper. That's correct.
He narrows his eyes at you, and he doesn't believe you because that's a very evasive answer. Look, it is in your best interest. So what are you going to say? What's the plan here?
We one of our associates did take this. I do admit that.
Okay, as I said, this is in confidence. So these people are completely innocent. Case of mistaken identity, it seems. Is that true?
That is correct.
Or this is going to come down to your word. Your word will carry some weight because it looks at you, and you're also getting a little bit of a reputation around the town for doing things. You're known. And you're a paladin, and that carries some weight. But this might come down to Kane's word versus the guard's words. And quite frankly, a guard's word and a city watch word carries maybe about the same weight as yours. What the hell is this bird doing here? Who are you?
I'll give him a. I don't know what Aarakocra names are off the top of my head, but I give him the name of a typical Aarakocra.
Swiftwing.
Swiftwing party. Swiftwing party.
Is he with you? He says, talking to Kane.
Yes, he's with me.
Why did you bring a bird, an Aarakocra here? What possible help will this be?
He is a strong colleague of mine. We are inseparable. We can't leave each other's sides.
Lizard folk party.
Court is in order. Relevant parties, please make your way out. Sumbelin and Snapper-Kokra head out.
Yeah, as Snapper's moving around, he's gonna chant out in different voices and different races. Racist, proof, evidence.
Okay, so you go
Nice.
out, Three Strings and Mert come out. You kind of put into a defense area, and then the two lizard folk board up. They are in an absolute mess. They're almost being half held up by the guards and half dragged by the guards. They are conscious, but been a very long night for them. They're in a very, very bad shape. And they kind of put them down in the chair and they slump and take some deep breaths, panic. And for one thing, you can tell they're thoroughly confused by this whole situation. They're not used to court systems. They're not used to legal proceedings. They look confused as anything. The judge walked out. It's the same judge that sentenced you guys the previous time. I can't remember his name, but he sentenced not Kane and not
Right.
an Aarakocra.
Right.
So he doesn't
Important.
recognize.
We're not guilty already.
It's a good start. And he bangs the gavel. We're here for the matter of the theft from the Grolhorn Mansion, assault on guards, and theft of property. I've found guilty these two creatures will be hung promptly at noon. And it says the what's the opposite of the defense? The prosecutors present your case. And the guard comes forward and says, I was on guard that night. I was doing my job. All of a sudden, the shouts were crying, thief, thief. And I saw a lizard folk, and he cast some type of darkness spell which let his other associates, who I can only assume are dirty lizard folks as well, escape the premises. And these creatures, one of the two, I can guarantee it, looked me in the eye. I will recognize that look anywhere. And just looking at these two lizard folks, they do kind of look the same. Guarantee it's either one of these two creatures. Not sure entirely which one, but it's one of these two. I guarantee it. I swear it on all the gods that are good and holy. And they call it some other guards who saw cross dust dancing away, and they kind of just recount that yes, it was definitely one of these two creatures. Mert, what do you have to say for yourself? And Mert says, well, all I have, Your Honor, is the truth and nobility of a paladin. We know that paladins are good and noble people, but they wouldn't tell a lie. They'd break their sacred oath. This is something they stand firm for. This is not true, Cain. It's not part of your deal, but this is the deal that he's selling. They will tell the truth, guaranteed. Nothing more noble than a paladin. And he turns to you and says, so, Cain, tell us what you saw that night.
Absolutely. So I share with the judge that we were entertaining at our bar, and we had many lizard folk, including these two, that were there all night. And I can attest that they never left the building. It's impossible that either of these two were any way whatsoever engaged in some kind of theft or wrongdoing. And the fact that they can't even determine which of the two really cast a lot of doubt on these three, is it three? Whatever the quantity of guards are, that they don't even know what they're talking about.
The judge asked the guard to take the two lizard folks away, and they're now out of sight. So you're an expert on identifying lizard folks, are you? I say that's much better than I do. Quite frankly, the filth all looks the same to me. And the guards bring them back in. Tell me, are these two lizard folks standing in the same position, or have they swapped positions on the way back?
Assuming that they're wearing, are they wearing different clothes? I mean,
they're wearing prison garb.
One's a female.
You can make, yeah. You can make a perception check if you like.
All right,
okay.
I will do that. Oh, this isn't good.
Nice.
You point out and say they've swapped positions, and the judge looks at the guard and the guard nods. So they were at your party? What were lizard folks doing at a party? That seems suspicious right there. What were they doing there? Why would a lizard folks come to a party? From what I understand, they like filth and muck and fish, eating literal shit. Can you explain to me why these lizard folks were at your party?
Oh,
racist.
Oh no! As simple bar owners, we love having all sorts of people come, and we had a special sale. We had seafood. We have I'm sorry, what's our ale called again?
Infernal IPA. Infernal
IPA. We had it on sale. We had 3 strings playing, It was grand. We had people packed in the building, in the streets. Were you there? You were invited. Anybody could come to this.
Your story, my friend, is starting to fall apart. Anybody who knows anything about lizard folks know that they don't carry coin. Inviting lizard folk to a party to make money is nonsensical. I mean, I've given money to lizard folks. Half of them tried to eat the damn thing. Why were the lizard folk there?
Let's see. I'm going to say that somebody paid in their honor so that they could actually engage in the festivities.
And who was that?
I don't know. I can't share that with you. I don't know who that person was, but I can share with you that we, again, as simple bar owners, we wouldn't give away our food. As you just pointed out, we wouldn't give away for free. We need to make some kind of return to keep things going.
Make a deception check.
Okay, that is here.
Nice.
So some person came and paid gold for the lizard folk to be here. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you do not know who this was?
No.
The judge sighs and says, I have much to deliberate on, and he retires to his chambers. Anything you want to do in the meantime?
I don't think so.
Okay. Now, fortunately for you, you managed to slide your way out of the fact that a lot of the lizard folk were there, which is suspicious to start with. But your 20 deception, meaning you're not going to be making your next roll at disadvantage. So, well done. We're going to do a roll-off. This is going to be out in public. And I'm going to get Krosk. Can you roll me a d20 and add 2 for it for how strong the opposing argument is? In other words, you want to roll really low. So roll a d20 plus 2 and roll as low as possible.
Okay, so let me just set up the roll. So I'll have to
D20
add-
plus 2.
Pick out the really crappy dice.
Borrow Balin's.
I think
You
it
wanna-
didn't. It's R,
Roll
right?
low.
Art should roll for this. He's the one who got us all into this. I know. I'm just
so
joking.
It's his
I'm just
mother's
joking.
life on the line.
Okay.
Oh!
Ooh.
So 22. No, what's your persuasion bonus, Kane?
I think it's 6. Yes, 6.
Okay. So in other words, yeah, roll your persuasion. Beat a 20. Do you have?
Okay, let's try.
And I don't have inspiration to reroll that.
No,
That's...
so 22. Oh!
Yeah!
No. 21 is less than 22.
Oh,
Because we forgot to add the. Oh.
You gotta get a plus 2. Do you have inspiration?
I do not.
You think Snapper would have given him guidance beforehand? Knowing that he was going to go up on stand?
So what have we got now? We've got a 21 versus a 22. I'm going to say yes, but a 1 will not do it. So in other words, I don't know who you want to roll it, but someone needs to roll it. Nobody roll anything yet. Nobody roll anything yet. But someone needs to roll a d4 and roll a 2, 3, or a 4.
All right, Jeff, it's on you.
Oh, all right.
So d4, don't roll a 1.
4. Yeah.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Thanks, Snapper.
The judge comes out and says, this is a complicated case and it has lots of ramifications. And by the way, you notice in the back of the back of the court, surrounded by numerous guards, are the 2 Grellhunds. They are there and they are present. After much deliberation, I've decided that these 2 lizard folks are innocent and they are free to
Hey.
go. The investigations It will be ongoing. We still need to find out who was behind this. And with that, have everybody in the courtyard, apart from the Growlhounds, and they go let a big cheer. Ah! Shouts,
I think
screw
the
the nobles! Screw the nobles!
judge-
And then they
I
realize
think the
where
judge-
the guards flex and they leave.
Nice.
And yeah.
Oh wow, that that was
That was a squeaker, but it worked. That's good. I before the judge retires, I share with him, thank you very much for your deliberation. You've made the right choice. Or decision, I guess it is.
I'm impartial. And he leaves to his chambers. Well, way to roll a natural 20 to screw up your family, Krosk.
yeah.
You dick.
Almost as clutch as the two that Syed rolled a little bit there.
That was good.
But Kane, you came through as well.
Yep.
Yeah, with a
Lucky.
what did you roll? A 15 on the dice. Whew. So, job well done, everybody. You are now in possession of the 3 keys. I think everything went well. I mean, there was a big complication from that roll that's still standing proudly in Discord and will be forever. Or if anybody who spent a point of inspiration, you can get your point of inspiration back. So everybody has a point of inspiration.
Yay.
Oh, they come clutch.
Excellent.
I'll gladly take it.
So the courtroom clears, and there's just pretty much you guys, Mert, 3 strings, and 2 very beaten up lizard folk. What do you do?
Grab their hands and take them back to the tavern so we can kind of patch them up and fix them up and clean them up and feed them and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so they come back to the tavern, and they see you, Krosk. Say, Krosk, we're almost a meal there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm going to cast Woodbury and give each 5.
Sure. Which is plenty enough to heal them up fully. I mean, these are effectively commoners with 4 hit points. And
Yeah.
they kind of shrug. If it's okay with you, we're just going to go back to the tribe.
Yeah. Yeah, go back. I think that's the safest.
Okay, and they go back.
And Krosk is just he's kind of like unemotional, but he goes towards Snapper and tells him, okay, I do not trust them to use money, but can you get them 10 gold worth of fish and send that to the field guard? I don't feel so confident to go out right now.
Yeah, I'll go order some fish and have it sent to them.
Okay, easy enough to do. To duck den cold, of course.
Okay.
And I'll go to Joseph and say, hey, so I cannot get out like this right now. That was a very close call. Do you know what can I do?
Well, I'm proficient in disguise kit as well, and I could probably change your skin color to look a different color, different tone with various ointments and stuff, make you look at a darker shade, and give you and I'll share with Krosk. I'll wipe away my scar on my eye and show him that it's fake, and then I'll repair the scar on my eye, and I can give you various scars and markings to make you look different.
Give him some of my clothes to make his clothing different. We can burn his old clothes.
Can you make me look like a dragonborn? I think it's going to be the easiest way.
No.
Yeah, so that's tougher, I think, because scales and a bunch of stuff. But I can make you look like a different, give you a different distinguishing characteristics that will, like I said, like I have the scar on my eye that makes me that I think makes me look different enough as a distinguishing mark, and I can give you marks that make you look distinguishingly different, and maybe change the pigment of your skin tone, which is some ointments for a while to make you look different.
Yeah, and I also have noticed that some people have like metal hats that protect themselves. Maybe I can wear one
Yeah.
I've got a helmet, but can you wear them as a druid?
Cross is kind of like wishy-washy on those specific rules. I mean, it says that will not wear armor or use shields that are made of metal. So I don't know. What do you say, Malcolm? I haven't thought about that.
I say you can. Obviously, no mechanical benefit whatsoever.
Would give you goggles, so you're wearing goggles and scars and a different skin tone.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll fashion a helmet for him.
Okay, easy enough to do. So let's just see how this goes. One of you make a disguise get check. An advantage with guidance.
I have.
I
Let's
have it
see.
too. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
I'm looking to see what my. What was it? Disguise. I've got 6 bonus.
I got disguise. It's I'm not sure exactly how it rolls on mine. I have the tool and I'm proficient in it. So and my
Your plus will be your proficiency plus the relevant skill.
okay, so I have 6 as well.
Okay. I'll do it. I've been on fire tonight.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, and
That's
I'll
true.
give you the advantage. It's fine.
You just jinxed it.
Oh, there you go. 24 plus a d4. 28. Wow, you almost
Nice.
starting to look like a
Good
little
job.
dragonbornish.
Nice.
Okay. So after I don't know how many sessions, but you do have the 3 keys to the Dragon Vault, and you know where the Dragon Vault is.
Do we need to identify what the necklace does, or is it just a key?
I'll say detect magic goes off on it, identify goes off on it. It's not magical. But
The
it's
question now is oh sorry.
yes, it appears to be a mundane item.
The question now is how are we going to get the gold out? That's why I was mentioning the portable hole to Jimmy or Snapper. It's a 6 feet deep hole that you can, fold up into extra dimensional space.
It would take us a long time, but we could also acquire multiple bags of holding. I don't know how much those are. We can find out.
Is there some place that would have a recipe for a portable hole, Malcolm?
Well, let me just look up one quick thing first.
Okay.
Because they do give the weight of how much all the coins roll. I'm going to say you kind of inherently know it's going to be heavy. Let me just quickly look that up.
A portable hole doesn't care about weight. The bag of holding does.
Okay. Where? Here we go. Just a second. Uh, 10,000 pounds. That's how much it weighs. Okay. So you're looking for a portable hole? Is that right?
Yep.
You can get a portable hole for 8,000 gold pieces.
Oof. Can you make one, Jimmy? Or Snapper? Could Snapper figure that out?
Number one, maybe. It's going to cost at least 4,000 gold pieces in material components, though.
I've got half of that. I've got a little over half of that already for gold. If we got enough in party loot or whatever.
It looks like we have over 4,000 in the party loot.
Yeah.
And I've got 500. You only need 4,000, right?
Well, the party loot would cover it.
That's
Yeah.
a maybe, so we may mess up and it'd be a waste.
Mm-hmm.
Or how much? Or is 8,000?
8,000
Total?
is the actual thing.
I've got 2,400 gold.
Well, let's think about this first. So a portable hole at 6 feet deep, I want to say, and 2 feet wide. How much gold can we fit in? Would it even work? is the question. What's the volume of half a million dragons? I think they're called in Waterdeep. What volume would that fit in a portable hull? It's 6
Even
feet.
if it,
Go ahead.
even if we can't get it all, if we can get it enough, I think we'd still be happy with what we could get.
Yeah.
It's let me see here, 10 feet deep and 6 feet wide. So it's 10 feet and 6 feet is the volume.
Nope,
It'd be,
far larger than that. Portable hull
The volume
won't
of
be able to contain all the gold.
I hate to say it, but now that Three Strings knows, the Harpers know that we're looking into it.
Yeah, we gotta get it.
So maybe, I mean, that's a lot of money. I don't think, although it would be nice to have all of it, I don't think we need all of it.
yeah, I think we just, I mean, I'm still on board with the portable whole thing to try and get as much as we can, but I don't think we're going to get it all. However, is it something that we can go back and revisit at a later date? Make another trip or two?
The only way of finding out is going.
Yep,
Yep.
I'm a no comment on that one. If that was to me, I'm a no comment.
Let's plan for a
we have
sing-
enough for. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
let's plan for a one-way trip.
Okay, so related to that, do we have enough for two of those portable holes?
No, I think we barely have enough. Do we even have one? We've got 4,000 of party loot. I've got 2,400.
For some reason, I have like 3,000.
Good old Cross.
Oh,
I got like 2,700.
Well,
Yeah.
so
After that,
maybe we buy two of those and do a one-way trip, like Cross just said.
because it's 8K for one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he said it was four.
It is.
Sorry.
It is if I try and make one, but that's not a guarantee that I'm successful.
Got it. Okay.
$16,000, 16
We
gold.
don't have enough for that.
Yeah, that's a lot. What other ideas do we have for getting it out?
I mean, the portable hole and bag of holding, get as much as we can.
I think we do that.
Yeah. Let's not be greedy yet.
Oh, come on.
Is that Jimmy talking or Snapper talking?
That's definitely Jimmy. It's not Snapper.
There has to be a way. There has to be a way.
While we're discussing while they were at the courthouse, could I have bought a spell and scribed it into my spell book?
Sure. What
I'd
spell are you
like-
getting?
Non-detection.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll let them know and say, I can use this, and they won't be able to scry on the objects.
Nice.
Okay.
Does take,
Okay.
if I do one for each, because you probably need one for each, it's going to take 2 of my spell slots. 3rd level spell slots. So just FYI.
Well, if I put them in the bag of holding, are they detectable that way?
I think they're not.
Would we know that by being a magic user? Was that be something Arcana check we might know or not?
You're looking at putting the 3 keys in the bag of holding, Syed? Is
Yeah.
that the idea?
And could they
Yeah.
be detected by a scrying or locate object spell?
I mean, we could try it out with something with Snapper. Just put something in the bag and then have Cross try to look for it.
Okay, put it in, tries to detect object or whatever, it doesn't come up. I looked up scrying, it needs to be in the same plane of existence, and a bag of holding is technically a different plane of existence. So they are non-detectable inside of the bag of holding.
So that's that. So now it's just a matter of, do we want to buy a portable hole, and then everybody, if we got enough money, we buy a bag of holdings that if we can?
Yeah.
How much are bag of holdings? I thought they were like 8,000 too.
Uh,
oh,
Or 3,000 maybe. I don't know. I know they're expensive.
4,000.
Oh.
4,000.
And how much can they? There's a weight limit on that. So let me look it
Yeah.
up, I guess. Or you've linked it. Oh, 4,000 pounds or 4,000 gold. What's the weight limit of a bag of holding?
500 pounds.
Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking to Snapper and Saeed and say, okay, so one dragon weighs X. We have 500,000 dragons. What's the weight gonna be? So let's look that up.
It's 10,000 pounds.
Oh, 10,000 pounds.
Mhm.
Oh, there it is in the chat. 10,000
Yep.
pounds. How much does a bag of holding hold?
500.
500. Oh God.
Yeah,
Well, what
so-
That's not. That doesn't really matter.
poor
too
guys,
much.
not knowing how to take 500,000 gold pieces, man. These are rich guy problems right here.
You rookies. Yeah, I think we just buy a portable hole and call it good.
Well, how much can fit in a portable hole? Let's ration out how the volume of a coin versus 6 feet by 10 feet. How much would we get? What would our estimated net be?
Is
Let's look at that.
are there any spells that shrink things down?
You could shrink a gold piece down for sure.
Okay, the volume is 1,130.
Reduce. The reduce spell, would that do it?
I think it's temporary and it's only a certain amount of time.
And it's on an object. So you can produce a gold coin all you like. So with the that's 10 feet deep.
That's like a 3-story house, kind of.
That's a lot, yeah. That's a lot.
10
That's
feet
at least
deep?
2 stories.
So it's 6 feet in diameter and 10 feet deep. That's not a 2-story house.
No, but it's a little bigger than the size of an average room.
Okay.
Portable hold. The portable. I just typed in how much can a portable hole hold, and it says the portable hold can hold 17 million gold. as a Reddit post. So the portable now contains 3,441 pounds of gold. I mean, this is Reddit and this is the internet. So it also comes with porn. So take that for all it's worth.
Can you share that link in Discord?
Yeah. I'll click it right now. Hold on.
Are you saying the interweb would lie to us?
Yeah, right.
Come on, if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's why I'm saying, grain of salt or grain of porn or whatever you want to call it.
Is there anything on D&D Wiki?
And it's got the math. It says it's doing the math of the radius of the spear, the depth of it.
The radius is after generally we have volume. Now we find how much gold thanks to the internet. Now that's 1,200. How much gold weighs per cubic foot? So the portable hole now contains. I think their logic is sound. I stand corrected.
If it holds 17, even if it holds a fraction, we're only looking at half of that. So.
Yep, your portable hole, I take it back, your portable hole could contain every single gold piece.
Happy days, guys. What a great,
Alright.
what a great
Thanks,
evening.
Reddit. Thanks for
Yeah.
screwing over those big hedge fund managers, and thanks for telling us about portable holes. Is there anything you can't do?
Oh, wow, that's
Okay.
good.
So I'm taking 2,000 out of mine.
Well, let's look at how much. Let's kind of even it up a little bit. I mean, I have 2,700. I'll throw if you throw 1,000 in, I throw 1,000 in. We have 4,000. That's 6,000. Cross said he's got 3,000, so Cross throws 1,000 in. So we're not all killing our money. That's 7,000. Art, Bain, and Eric, we all pitch in and just make a little.
I
I
absolutely will write an IOU, but I spent all my money and borrowed money to get my boots and
Yeah.
I'm saying I have to buy something still, and it's like I haven't bought anything yet. So it's like, but this is a lot of money.
Oh,
It is. I could throw in 500. I bought the Elven shoes my last time. So
I know Art's scroll poor, and so am I kind of, but I also have a big item I want to get.
I could throw in another 500 and we're good.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's the conversion for platinum again?
10.
10-1.
Oh, I can throw on 1,000.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool. Then 8,000.
Okay, so keep track
Alright.
of all of that. Keep in mind, if all goes well, you can just take that out of the gold, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, good thinking.
All right.
How
Yep,
much
you have
do-
a bag of gold.
How much do we have to pitch in? Sorry about that.
1,000.
1,000. Okay.
So we have a
Right.
portable hole.
I'm feeling
Alright.
very thrifty right now, or poor, whichever. But the possibilities.
And we're gonna have a hole. We're gonna put the portable hole in our basement. That's just gonna be like a gateway into gold. It's gonna be like Uncle Scrooge and like diving
Yes,
into it.
we'll like dive in, throw the coins up, giggle a little bit. I like it.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we go to the place and put them in the Snapper's bag of holding. And
Should we do this right away, or should we wait until it calms down?
But if we do it, then we can place the necklace somewhere in town to be found and returned
Ooh,
if we do it quickly.
I like that idea.
oh, and what we can do is we could Art. I love it. We take the soul coin and we place it in the Grunhola's village, and we frame them.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
boom. Mic drop. I like it. Nice going, Joseph.
So you're going more or less straight away then?
Snapper votes yes.
Yeah, I do too. Especially since other people know we don't want them alerted or trying their own dealy bob, right? So
Okay. So you head over to the place. I can't remember exactly where it is, but the characters
And-
do.
Should we disguise? I'm going to say, Jimmy, I'm going to cast disguise self on myself and say, let's disguise everyone. We got Cross looking pretty good, like a dragonborn. Let's have everyone disguise ourselves and go out. So we're, and stagger us out to meet there. So we're not all going together.
I'm actually like
positive.
even going to invest some coin into getting like fancy clothes, just to try to get away from the look of a lizard focus as much as possible.
For fancy clothes, it'll cost you 5 gold pieces.
That's good enough.
Okay. So Kane, what does Kane look like? You disguising yourself? Is it...
yes, I should disguise myself. Are you, Joseph, are you going to be able to disguise me, or should I go buy fancy clothes also?
Oh, I can help disguise you.
Okay.
Goes between Joseph and Snapper, yeah. What's the
Okay.
look you're going for?
Oh, let's see. The keep is in a wealthy part of town. Maybe I've got like kind of more of a kind of a
Noble?
what's that?
Look like a noble?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And
More
I'll
of a
look
noble.
like your guard.
Okay.
And you look like the
noble
guard. Thank you.
Rolo, you're just looking like a expensive lizard folk person?
Yeah, with all the disguises that the helmet and all the other things
Sure.
that they move you through.
Snapper?
Come back to me. Let's let the other two decide what they're gonna do.
Alan?
Just I guess a commoner, not an adventurer or
Sure.
whatever type, just-
Art? Syed?
He is going to look. He's going to cast disguise self and make himself a tiefling.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll be a merchant dwarf.
Okay, roll me. So Kane needs help. Does anybody else? Who else? Kane and Balin need help, right, with the disguises.
Sure, yeah.
So Snapper, make the disguise kit check at advantage with the help of Balin and a D4,
Okay.
and do that twice. Okay, so that's. This is for Kane.
Nice.
Kane's a 28, and Balin. It's the same roll again. It's a 21. Okay, so that's you guys covered. Bellin, oh no, it was Bellin. Joseph, what was Joseph? Joseph is a guard, but via a spell, is that right?
Correct.
Rollo's just going with expensive lizard folk, and Art, you cast the spell itself, right?
Yep.
Okay. You head over to the location of the Vault of Dragons. Remember, a stone was the thing that actually told Art where it was. Now, if you remember way back when you first actually found where the Vault of Dragon was and discovered you needed some keys, there was a lady hanging around there with some people trying to work out how to crack it open. She is there, and she is at the gate. We assume these keys work. And she's going around and she's kind of poking around and thinking. She looks very, very frustrated. What do you do?
Is she like blocking the door?
Well, she's
She's
not
in front of the
actively
door?
blocking it. She's trying to work out how to open it. So she's not like standing in your way. She's trying to work out how to open it, and she's not getting anywhere.
Hold on a second here. Do we know who she is? Is she a magic user? Do we know anything about her, cleric, or anything about her? Or is she?
She looks like she looks as if she's got money. She's hired some people to try and crack it. There's a wizard looking person there, and some guards as well, but they're getting nowhere fast. So I assume she's from money, but not like necessarily noble money.
Okay, guys. I gotta listen to this. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna talk to her and saying I can cast suggestion and tell her that in the furthest library from this location, there's probably a book that tells her how to open this, and that she needs to go there to get that information.
Okay.
Yep,
What do you guys
like it.
think?
Okay, so you wander up and you say, what do you say?
I'm gonna say to her, going, it looks like you're trying to open something up. I know in the library that I mentioned the first one away, probably has that information, and suggest to her that she go there with her crew to get the information.
And she looks at you, blinks for a second, and says, no, I've looked in the libraries. No, it's not there. She continues looking around. She rolls a 20 for her save. Not a natural 20, but a 20 with an 18 plus 2.
I say to the group, I think we may need allies when we go in there. But and we remember her, right? She was friendly?
Indifferent.
Indifferent.
Might be worth trying again, Joseph. Saying, no, I really, really think.
And I'll say, like, you really need to think about that. You've obviously made no headway here. The library is the best place for you to go. And I'll do it.
She's going to do it again, but it's going to be at advantage. So her first roll, 11. So far, so good. Second roll, 10. Haha.
Oh, nice.
So maybe you're right. Maybe okay. Come. Let's go check out the library. And they leave and go to the library.
Good idea, Joe. Good idea, Snapper. Very good.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, now you are standing before a door. I hope you can all see it down here. If you can't, let me know. But you're standing before the door. And let me describe it to you. Whoops. Wrong way.
Oh, and while we're doing that, Joseph's going to beat Art to it.
Okay.
I will do that as well.
Sure. So this is a big 20-foot high, 20 wide stone corridor, and it ends in an adamantium door bearing dwarvish runes. Does anybody read dwarvish?
I think Kane does. Hold on. Yep, I do. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The writing on them says, "The 3 keys, bring them forth."
All
Right,
right.
so Snapper will reach in and bring them out.
Okay. As you bring them out and you kind of approach the door, these doors open, and oomph. So you see into this main chamber. Now let me explain this area. This vast chamber, it's vast. It has 3 worn wooden columns supporting stone bridges overhead. So these columns here that you can see, there's bridges that go from here to here to here above you. This middle one has a break in the bridge, like there's a gap about here. Yeah, and there are 10 sets of iron doors scattered around here. These are all iron doors. And you assume there's a way up at some point that would allow you to cross these bridges. So, and that's all you see.
Go, go, go.
Close the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I hope you guys have a thing for dark vision because I took dark vision off so I could have suggestion. We'll
It's
go
fine.
some way you can see in the dark.
That's fine. Everyone
I
can see.
can see in the dark.
If you can't see, let me know, but you should all be able to see. You heading in, Joseph?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was just looking at something else. I am going in, and then I'm going to tell them put all the keys back into the bag of holding and see if the door and get the door shut.
Okay.
Yep.
The doors remain open.
Ah, crap.
Gotta hurry.
Let's try and close and put an arcane
Yeah, let's
lock
try
on.
to close the doors.
You put your back into it, the doors do not move.
Does anyone have like an illusion spell to?
I don't have anything.
Looking through my library of spells.
Well, we sent them to the other side of town, the furthest library, so we got a little bit of time. So let's just book.
Does anyone have darkness? You can just cast right in front. They wouldn't be able to see through it.
But it only has like 10 minutes of duration. I think we need to book it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Since we're going quickly, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic,
Okay.
and as we're walking, just to make sure if I see any like traps or any magical traps.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, I think I have an idea. This is one of the spells that I always have prepared but never find the chance to use it. Remember that I had like this walking brush or something? No, I think... Michael, let me know if this would work. I know for sure Cross would know that. But if there's like some kind of like plants in the area or something like that, just try to make it like...
There are some plants down here. Life has a way of going. One action. Okay, yeah. I think that works.
I would try to make all this corridor thick and overgrown, and maybe even like a little bit more of this area.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's thick and overgrown. It would take some time to get through, but it's not like a hard thing. I mean, a sword and 5-10 minutes of hard effort would get through it.
Yep. That's good enough.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Are these doors or statues? What are these things on the
Doors.
Iron doors.
Yep, iron doors. Lots of them.
I think we just need to start checking doors.
All right, I'll grab these ones.
Okay, you give them a
Kane,
yank.
where's your bubble, Kane?
Oh, Alea. Sure, let me put on Kane's bubble. What is it, 10-foot radius?
10-foot radius. Yep.
Okay. There we go. Kane's warm blanket. So Kane, you try and open the door, doesn't budge at all.
Snapper will come by with the items and see if any one of them will work on it.
And you bring out all the items one by one, try them in different combinations. Doors do not budge.
They're iron, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any
We should
locks?
go to the library.
There's no locks on it. They're just closed doors. There's no. You can tell there's almost like a hinge on the side, but there's no door handle. There's nothing. So when Kane tried to kind of put his fingers in and tried to yank it, it doesn't move at all.
All right. Can I do some kind of arcana check to see if it's being magically closed?
Sure. Well, firstly, Syed's magic. They're not magical.
Okay.
So you feel arcana would be a waste of time.
So probably just investigation to figure out how it works.
Mm-hmm. You can do an investigation.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh,
Yeah. These are iron doors, and you do some tapping and some listening and try and work it out. These appears to be iron walls attached to a wall. So
Okay.
even if you could get them open, it would be straight into a wall.
Okay, so they're fake. So let's go examine them all and find one that's not fake.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. 1 second. There are two that you notice are not fake, being this one and this one.
Let's go over there.
I want to listen to the doors. Do I hear anything on the other side of them?
I don't think you do, but let me double check. Nope, don't hear anything.
Okay. Do I see a way? Do I need one of the items to open them?
Where's Snapper? Oh, sorry, he's
Alright.
hiding under Kane's holy radiance. You bring the items out, doors don't open.
Okay, I'll do another investigation, try and figure it out.
Sure. These appear to be doors.
Let's open them.
Can I open them?
Sure.
Wait, I want to check for traps.
Sure. There's no traps. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
They'll shortcut it. So the door opens. Inside of here, you see there's stairs leading upwards, and these are quite possibly the best stairs you've ever done. They're magnificent. The angles are great. You try and look at any type of imperfections at all. They are magnificently crafted stairs. And on the north wall, over here, it bears a fresco that depicts dwarves battling goblins. And Syed, you'll detect magic pings. And it's giving an aura of enchantment from the fresco.
First off, Snapper, and can you help and lock this door and wedge it shut so it can't be open, so we have time, both doors, so we have more time?
So yeah.
Pythons or pitons or whatever you have, hammers and nails.
Yeah, I can put pittons in the ground behind each door so they won't push open.
I let everyone know that seems magical.
Arcane lock.
Do I have that prepared? I do not have that prepared.
Okay.
I
Well,
assume you're coming in
pittons.
the room too, Bellin?
Oh, yep.
Okay.
We might want to go up the stairs and check out this fresco.
Fresco.
I'll just check out the fresco while I'm here.
Snapper, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay.
Okay, you go in and look at him. Wow, this is just magnificent. And you stare at it for a while, but then you blink. Nothing happens.
I let everyone know that that's magical, and I think it might be a trap. So let's just not look at it anymore.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Okay, so head up the stairs. Just a second. This heads up to... Okay, let me drag you all across over here. Okay, feel free to shuffle your order around a little bit. Doing this pretty haphazardly. Okay, so you all should be up here now. Okay.
Okay. I'll go here.
So now you're above the area you were before with all the iron doors. And I don't know if you can see it yet, but there are the 3 bridges crossing over to the other side.
All right. Just for clarification, I've got the portable hole, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Which one looks like
I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna go over here and
There's a couple of other details I'll give you. The
cut.
3 pillars, these 3 pillars obviously run the length of the wall. The west wall, right here, depicts a dwarf smith at a forge, crafting dwarves out of black metal and diamonds. And 3 archways in the east wall. Yeah. So there's a mural here, and that's about it. You heading across, Snapper?
I want to investigate to see if I can determine just how much it's probably going to take for these to crumble.
I have dimension door as well. I could transverse the whole distance with one other person, but that's only one other person. I could do it twice, but I have to get back somehow to bring another person with me. So at the max, I could do 3. Misty Step might get us there. I think one person has Misty Step here with us.
I have Misty Step. I could walk out, say 6 distance.
Is it 60 or how far is it? You're breaking up, but how far is it? Misty Step.
60 feet. I'm gonna jump out. I'll come back.
I can also wild shape into a giant eagle and just
Oh,
cross
yeah.
everybody.
Fly. I could upscale fly and have 2 people flying. Damn it. Oh, and dimension door isn't. Oh, I can make 2 people fly. I could dimension door with another person. That's 4 of us. Wild shape, and then he can Misty Step over, so we can all make it.
Well, I mean, Cross could just go back and forth if he's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
save spell slots. You're right.
All right. How's that sound check?
Much
Yep.
better. Much
Much
better.
better.
So Cross
No,
sounds
Rob.
like you're doing something.
Yep, I'm going to wild shape into a giant eagle.
Okay.
Why don't you set me over here and let me check it out first before we commit to everybody coming over.
Okay. I'll bring you over here.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was 60. It's only 30 feet.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just click the button of wild shape. I don't have. I'm gonna be dog in the meantime, but this is actually an eagle.
Okay.
I
Oh, there's
I
an
do
eagle
not
right
have that.
there. There we go. I'll give
Awesome.
you
Okay,
control over that eagle.
Why don't you head back just in case something bad happens? And I want to check the door for traps.
You should have control over that eagle now. Cross. Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. Okay. You don't think it's trapped,
okay.
and it is unlocked.
Bring us all over.
Well, let me poke my head in. Let's see what happens. So I'll go ahead and open the door.
Okay. Inside of this room, it's a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf wielding a battle axe and wearing a mask stands at the back of this 20-foot high room. Before the statue set in the floor is an adamantium trapdoor with a pull ring along one side. Make a religion check, Snapper.
Okay.
Oh, you do recognize it. This is a depiction of. I'll just put it in the chat. The dwarven god of vigilance.
Fire eyes, huh?
That's all that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're interested in that, are we?
Oh wait, it's got something. It had an adamantium pull something.
Trap.
Set into
Trap
the
door,
floor
right?
is an adamantium trapdoor with a pull ring along one side.
Yeah. So let's go see what's all the other rooms. And
Oh,
then it's a riddle.
When you say trapdoor, you mean just a door in the floor that opens.
Yeah, door in the floor. Yep, that you
Okay.
pull, and presumably something is underneath it.
All right. I'll go ahead and check that out.
Okay, how do you check it out?
Well, first I'll check to make sure it's not trapped.
Just let me check one thing. Okay. What did you roll?
21.
21. It's trapped. It's a magical
Okay.
trap.
All right. I'll try and disarm it
Okay.
with what's its nut? Guidance.
Okay. So you do manage to short circuit the magic somehow.
All right. And I'll pull it open.
Doesn't open.
Okay. Help. Little help.
I'm going to fly back and probably start bringing everybody.
Okay. So if anybody wants to, you can just drag yourself over to where Krosk is if you want.
Okay.
I want to go
Syed,
check
as
out
you
the
get
next
there-
one. Go ahead.
Syed, you get there. There's an there's evocation magic on the statue.
Oh, be careful with that statue.
What's that? What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm not familiar with that term.
Fireball. Fireball is a classic evocation spell. It's the one that springs to mind.
Maybe we shouldn't all be in this room.
But I'm just saying it's that type of destruction, explosive type magic. Like a glyph of warding would be evocation. Lightning bolt would be evocation.
Sorry guys, but I have a hard stop. I have to go get my daughter from work, and it's icy, so it's going to take me some time.
Okay, this is a hard stop then.
Sorry
Okay.
guys.
No,
That
that's
was
fine.
good. Hey,
No, it's good.
see you guys
We'll
next
go
week.
from here and let's see if you get the
All right.
treasure and what you do
All
with the
right.
treasure.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Thanks.
Well done, Snapper.
Yeah.
MVP. Syed. Okay, thanks guys.
All right.
Night.
Nice.
All right.
Take care, everyone. See you later.
Take care.